All right, guys, welcome back to Sayin Society. You have myself, Jochik, Justman, Jagad, and Karn back. This
Go.
is our year-end movie discussion. So we're gonna be talking about top 10, 25 movies of 2025. You're gonna see how our movies have changed from the mid-year. If ratings have dropped, if like some movies got out of our top 10, some movies replaced. A lot of movies have come out since then. So yeah, this is our movie review.
Friends a staple now too. We just gotta
Movies.
have it. Yeah.
Maybe
Um,
show if you guys ever
So
do a show one.
I kind
so
of want.
we're
I want
we're
to start
gonna
with
start
honorable
off.
mentions.
I think we're gonna start off with honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
I go first. I bring us
Go
in.
ahead.
Okay. My honorable mention is Superman.
Damn.
It got cut out of my top 10.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a good movie, and you just gotta recommend it to the fans. You gotta let people know that
That's
like
fair. Yeah.
start a DCU. It's going in good hands, and then also the Supergirl trailer.
Mhm.
Feels
That
like it's
that
going in a
Yeah,
good
how do you guys
direction.
feel about I know we don't want to talk about that, but it's very Galaxy type, right? That's what everyone's saying.
Well, it's
Yeah.
But
a
it might
it's
be
an
good, it might be
space
not be.
adventure, so
We'll
like
see.
it's
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. No, I have high hopes. I have high hopes for I like the actress, so let's
yeah.
see.
I'm
Anyways, go
okay.
ahead.
I'm like indifferent
Yeah.
to the actress. I know a lot of people like her. I'm like,
Really?
eh. Yeah. I'm like she's eh.
I'm really hoping that
I
she
He
don't
was
know
really,
what
really good
does
in
a
House of
good
Dragon.
movie.
I know you didn't
House of
watch
Dragons.
that,
Yeah.
but
I
he
no, I
was
did watch
very
House of
good.
Dragon.
Oh, you did?
I
Okay,
watched
okay, yeah.
I watched season 1, season 2. I didn't watch season 3, and I was just like,
Season three is coming out, but season one she carried
okay.
like she was probably the best part of the whole show.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't anything like amazing to me though.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm just a hater. I don't know.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
No, like Superman. I did get to watch it a couple times, but I feel like just David Corn Sweat just carries enough of the movie that like I'd want people to, and just to get people back into like DCU into like everyone's like hearts again, and being like, you know what, like give it a chance and then see how it goes. Opinion
Yeah.
could change next year as soon as Supergirl comes out though, because what if like
Yeah.
that doesn't do that well? Like, who knows? But, yeah. Any of you guys?
Karen, do you want to go next?
Sure. It was a really, really tough cut, and I know God will be in on this one, but I think I'm gonna go on and mention Predator, Badlands. It
Mm.
just missed my top 10.
Damn.
It's like
Damn.
it's my
Yo,
11th movie. It's my 11th movie, so it's really hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
what did
I could
you?
put it
Yeah.
with my top 10.
Okay, what did you rate this?
So,
The jugs are so cheesy right
like
now.
I said, I have. I mean, look, it's a good action movie. I had a great time, and that's kind of what it is. And like I said, I've watched 42 movies this year. For this
Yeah.
to come at
Yeah.
11,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
really high. It's really, really high.
Yeah. Word.
If we're only doing one honorable mention, so I had to shout this out. I know Jugal will talk about it, so I'm not gonna go too in depth, but I had a
What did
great
you
time
rate it
watching
though?
this. I mean, Letterboxd at four out of five, so it's like an eight plus,
Okay.
right? Like eight something out of 10.
Okay,
So
you're gonna have a lot of
great
eights.
rating. Like I can't really
Yeah, that's
hate on
fair.
this. Obviously, it's honorable mention. So, but
I guess I'll go. I have a couple, but I'll just go with one. I don't know if anybody's gonna have this in their top 10. I'm gonna go with K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh,
you know
real.
what?
That's
Damn.
a real
100%.
honorable mention.
Okay. Word.
100%.
Yeah.
Word.
I actually
That's
really liked
like
it too.
that
And the
kind of
mu-
transcended the movies, man. Like how big a cultural impact it's gonna have
Oh
forever.
yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure. I
the
just thought it
music
was
was
like the story was a
solid.
little predictable. Maybe that's just because I watch a lot of
100%.
anime and whatnot.
100%.
It just kind of followed like the
yeah,
standard like
It's like,
story
but it's a
notes.
kids movie too. So
That's
like,
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
like if it's not predictable, like it would have been some crazy shit. But honestly, like
That's true.
even for being
yeah.
predictable, it's like it's just good. It's a good
It was
time.
good. Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. I didn't even think you'd watch that.
I had to.
Did you watch
Um.
it?
No, I didn't watch it.
Okay.
I heard the song and I knew like again, the reason I didn't watch it was because I was like, I feel like it's gonna be predictable, and I feel like people who like anyone I saw raving over K-pop Demon Hunters were
Yeah.
all people that don't watch anime.
Mm,
Right? They're like, oh my god, this movie's amazing, whatever, right? I'm like, yeah, it's because
word.
you don't watch anime
Bro,
and you're just like, this is your first time being exposed to this side of media, and
Yeah.
you're just like, this is amazing. So like any person that I talked to was all fell in that category of people, and I was like, eh, like I'm not like really trying to watch this movie with like a bunch of soundtracks.
you didn't talk to me or Muttu, man. That's crazy. Or Karn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying. And like, I don't know. Oh, never mind. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I think kids love this movie, and then I think it's not
Dude.
like a kid where like I think a 15-year-old can enjoy this as well, and then everyone just kind of carried along with the song. The song I think obviously is a
The
huge
song,
People have
yeah,
watched
phenomenon.
there's
So
people that
definitely,
watch the
definitely
movie like
fun.
4 or 5 times.
yeah,
Dude,
like
it
my
was
sister's
fucking
watched it three
crazy,
times,
man.
4 times. Yeah, for sure. Gotcha.
So I haven't watched a lot of movies this year.
Mhm.
I don't even know if I'm a top 10, but for honorable mention, I'm gonna put this movie here just because it was a good time. The Roof Man.
Okay,
The
that's
Roof Man didn't make
solid.
your top 10, and that's kind of surprising,
But it
honestly.
didn't make my top 10?
'Cause I know another movie
Rooftop was
that probably
good.
made your top 10, which I'm gonna hate on. So I'm excited
Okay.
to talk about
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
No,
So
I really liked Roofman. That was
that's what I'm
nice.
I
saying. I
love Roof
liked it.
Man.
I liked that movie. It was just a good time. Like it was just
Yeah.
like I had bro, I didn't even know what the movie was about. I literally showed up to the movie and I was like, all right, I'm just here, we'll figure it out, see what happens, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, the movie was like, I'm sure, I mean, are you guys gonna talk about it at all? Is it in like
No,
honestly,
No,
I can't even say it. I can't even really say it.
it
But
didn't make my top 10, I'm not gonna lie. It's
yeah, no, it didn't make top 10, but I thought he make his top 10 because I know, like I said, I know what's gonna make his top 10, which I'm surprised.
not it's
so
not it's
Over
not
it.
the type of movie that would make Jotek's top 10.
no, but it's a good movie. Like it's like the entire time you're kind of rooting for this guy and you're watching him kind of go through the things that he does, and then it's based off a true story, so it's kind of it
You,
was like interesting to see the things that he was doing, like him like hiding in like Walmart and shit. Because I feel
Mhm.
like I feel like what the movie does is almost every kid has that kind of dream. Like, yo, what if I hid in like fucking Walmart somewhere and I just had all these toys to me? You know what I mean? And he kind of showed that in like a movie form. I know like other media platforms kind of explore that, like YouTube and stuff. They'll do it and they'll do like live or whatever. But like this was like another aspect of showing of that. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
honestly,
No,
the
I,
movie
I
would have
feel
done
like
better if it wasn't advertised as a comedy. Because I don't know why it
Yeah,
was advertised as a comedy. It was
yeah. It
actually a
was.
very
Yeah,
emotional
it
movie.
was. It was very
Um,
emotional. Yeah.
so
I
yeah,
mean,
no, great
it's
movie.
funny too, but yeah, I guess the way it's
It's
like
not that
marketed
funny.
was
I
yeah.
like how many times I don't remember laughing out loud really. Like maybe once, like during like his montage of
Yeah.
the aloneness in the Walmart, but
It's really
Yeah.
about how
mostly
they
it's
frame
sad.
it.
Movie's
Yeah.
sad,
It is
honestly.
just yeah. It's just a sad movie. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you feel bad for the guy.
No, hundred
Um,
percent.
okay, going into top 10. Unless you guys have any other honorable mentions you want to get out of your system.
Yeah, go ahead, Matu. I think whoever went first can go.
I went
Do you
first.
have any?
Okay.
Checks.
At my 10th spot is Thunderbolts
Mm.
at 8.3. So
Yo,
Karan shaking his head. He doesn't like that.
I hate that
I
movie,
know,
but yeah, I just
bro.
hate that movie.
I think it's like a very like divisive movie for fans. Like a lot of people like Fantastic Four and Superman more. I don't know. I like Thunderbolts more. I had a way better time watching Thunderbolts
Did you
over
get
the
a
other
chance
one.
to rewatch it out of curiosity?
No, I didn't. I
Okay.
rewatched Fantastic Four and Superman. I didn't get to watch Thunderbolts again. I just remember like leaving that theater like this was like it was solid the whole way through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think with like also with Fantastic Four and Superman, I definitely like know those stories more, so I cared a little bit more about how they did things.
Mm-hmm.
Thunderbolts, I was just sitting there like I don't know what I'm in for. We're just gonna watch and find out. They're
Mm.
not much different from my mid-year review, I
Yeah.
think.
Me
Did it
too.
make you guys' top 10?
No,
I didn't watch it.
I forgot that it came out this year.
It's my guy, man. Yeah, I don't know, man. I actually despise them. I don't know. Okay, I think despise is the wrong strong word, but
That's a
did
strong
not have a
word.
good time at all on this movie. I was expected to be like, Marvel's comeback and stuff. Didn't,
Yeah.
like I said, didn't feel any connection with the characters. Only good thing about that movie was Florence Pugh,
Bob
Yeah.
and
or
that was
Yelena?
really it. Really, it was the climax of the movie was very underwhelming. It was an under budgeted Marvel film. Like I said, I didn't connect to any of the characters, so that was a huge miss for me. So
I think structurally for the movie it was like return to form. I think that's like the big thing. Like the story is you're not sitting there like this is dumb. Like why are they doing this? Like it all makes sense. Like as an actual movie, you're like at least it works as a movie because the past like I don't know like 2-3 years of Marvel stuff, it's been like there's always been things you can kind of just pick at it and just be like, yo, this is shit, this is shit, this is shit. Like, why are you even making this? You know?
Yeah, I'm not sure how you can say you had a better time during watching this than Fantastic Four Superman. I think that's a crazy hot take to me. So, like a good time? Like you had more fun watching Thunderbolts than Superman?
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, bro. Okay, the one scene when the girl is just looking at Bob and he just or the Void and just like turns her into dust. I know like you for sure that
Tragedy.
got a reaction out of you.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. But I'm not gonna, yeah, that's not enough for me to like the movie at all.
No, and there was like they kind of had like a mini like kind of like a Justice League, like everyone versus Superman type of vibe going, where they all, but none of them have superpowers. They're all kind of just regular people fighting some guy with just crazy ass powers. So they're just getting just dogged on. Like there were cool moments, but I definitely like I agree. Like the ending was underwhelming. Like as like a as far as like how much I've cared about MCU movies in the past like 3-4 years, like this was definitely like in like the top two spot, top three. And what like the other ones would be like No Way Home and like I don't know, maybe
I
like
thought you hated No
Shang-Chi
Way
or
Home.
something. I did, but because it's like so fan servicey, that's like the
Mm,
best thing that they've put out, to be honest. Like, yeah. I guess it's still
Yeah.
gonna go down as like a memorable movie, right?
yeah. We'll just keep the same.
Order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna mention another honorable mention, but I think we might even talk about this movie maybe in the second part of the film. I was yeah. So number 10 for me is The Long Walk. That made my top 10.
Yeah.
Loved that
That's good.
movie. Expected, I know the Stephen King novel or whatever it was. Yeah, it was a good dystopian movie about friendship
Did
really,
you
and had good
did you
action
read
in
it?
it. No, I did not read it. Maybe I know the ending is different in the book and the movie, but yeah, the two main guys were really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
solid,
it's a good
solid.
good dystopian friendship movie. Made you
Yeah.
in the fields. Just a good time. Good hour and a half film.
Facts.
Like it's I would have rated it higher. Like this had potential to be in my top 10. It
Mhm.
just felt like when we were in that walk, I just wanted like them to go deeper into some of the other characters like stories, you know.
It's fair. I mean, there is
Maybe
a
that
hundred of them. It's hard. I think they focused on the four or five that you
but
kind of go
even
The
like
along
the
with
like
for the
musketeers
most
and
part.
then the like bully and then
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And
Like it's
everyone
so
had their
good.
reason to be their self. Like even the bully at the end, you kind of feel bad about.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like going into the movie, you knew it was between the two main characters of who's gonna survive.
yeah,
That's
And
facts.
I
Yeah.
think I was kind of hoping that like there would be some type of twist or something to like I mean like, I guess it kind of did have that at the ending where like you thought like one guy was gonna survive and then like he pulled it on him and then, like stopped and ended up dying and then out of like them being boys from the long walk he like guns down the colonel or
yeah,
whatever the guy was.
The
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
civilian. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I was like there was a little bit there, but like I was kind of I don't know. I felt like at the end there wasn't like a whole lot happening anymore. Like so many people were dropping out. There was only like the people like because they had around like I think like 5 characters that you kind of like repeatedly were getting shots of, and they were constantly talking and bickering throughout like the whole long walk.
Yeah.
So I think I just wanted them to like go into each of these characters like what brought them there, even though they only did that for maybe 2 or 3 people, right?
yeah. No, that's fair criticisms, but yeah, just the gruesome shots were pretty kind of took me out a bit too. And I remember it's in the theater that I heard people crying in a couple of scenes too. So that's always
Yeah.
an up for me. I'm like, oh wow, okay, this actually movie touched a couple people more, and
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that was a cool thing for me too.
That's crazy.
I think when the when the when
Tony
the
That's
Stark dying
crazy.
type
Yeah.
shit.
when the black guy dies, I think that was I think that was the scene where it's like, oh right,
That was
you
crazy.
guys remember
The
that one?
skinny,
Yeah.
the skinny
Yeah.
tall one, right? Yeah. Because he was the one who was like shitting on the road or something, right?
Yeah.
I
Was that
think
him?
no,
I think that was him.
no,
He was
Art.
yeah,
trying
I
to,
think it
yeah.
was
That was
him.
And then he had to
art.
pull up
It
his
was him. It
pants.
was him. I think.
And he pulled up his pants and kept walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like, 'cause like he's the one who went back for the Asian guy, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like there was some good bonds and stuff for sure. Like it was a solid movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
And
like I agree. Like especially with like how like the structure of the game is like one person has
Yeah.
to win, but yet like you can tell everybody became friends and like the camaraderie between all of them.
Yeah.
So like it was like solid to see all that.
And the type of movie it was, like, there's not a whole lot happening. Like, they're just walking. So it's like, how do you make walking entertaining? You know?
Yeah.
And they did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
they didn't really go into the world. I mean, a little bit how the economics, how people stop, I don't know, working or something. It was like something along those lines. Very brief of why this is kind of happening. Very Hunger Gamesy, where thing on a show. But yeah, they made it. Stephen King, you know, that's him. He's him.
He's
Yeah.
Very much with yours.
All right. I don't know if I'm gonna get hated for this, but at my number 10, I picked Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
Yeah,
Okay, no, that's fair. That's fair.
yeah.
Yeah.
I for a second I thought you were about to say Avatar, so that's why I was like, yo, like,
Why did Avatar make your top 10? It didn't even make mine.
Hell no, you
no,
guys hate
Yeah.
that
hell
No, that
no,
shit was that was bad.
hell no. If Avatar
Joshik?
was in your top 10, I actually would have sat there like I gotta sit you down and I gotta talk to you. Like,
No, no,
drive over to your house.
I
and
did
be like,
not
yo.
enjoy it. I don't know. It was like a rehash of the second movie for Avatar.
We can talk about Avatar like a whole thing on like
Yeah,
a
we
quick
literally
final
whole
for
could.
segment on
sure
it.
because it
A whole
deserves to
segment
be
on it.
talked about whether bad or good. So
No,
yeah,
that's
no, but
true.
I
But
think
with
Mission
like,
Impossible I had it number 2 or 3 in my mid-year. It did
yeah,
drop for me because I just again the sheer movies, but great choice. I love that movie.
it was a
Yeah,
good movie,
Yeah,
and like I do think like if this was going to be the end, it was like a good enough like bookend. But I feel like there's like I don't know if it's just like it feels like a little bit too much of a passion project, where
yeah,
like you're giving
yeah,
up
I
like
agree.
part of the story for the
I
passion.
agree. 100%.
I especially like and to add with like what happened in like part one, I did not like part one at all.
I like part one
Really?
more
really.
than part
I
two.
I
thought
did
part one was a
not.
little bit
It
very
was,
emotional. Like it was more funny. Like it had more of the funny moments, which I liked.
yeah.
I think
Yeah,
part
But
one had more
Oh, the train
Mission
scene was
Impossible style
fantastic.
to
the
it.
trains that was it, bro. But that's the ending sequence.
Yeah.
No, but even like I feel like the tension in part one was actually there. I felt in part two, from beginning to end, I was just out of the movie. Like the whole time, I was just like, this is just like too far gone.
no,
Like they just scaled
that's
it way too fast.
I think part two, the first 45 minutes, like you're saying, where the nostalgia, like I don't know why they did that. First 45
Yeah,
minutes are like a bore. It's like no action scene. They're just going back on mission like 1, 2, 3, you know what I mean? But the
yeah,
next hour 30 is just action packed, man. Like the caves,
It is
like
action
the
packed.
submarine scene is one of the best scenes of the
yeah.
whole
Like there
year.
was a lot. Like it
Unreal.
all like a lot happens back to back to back to back, where like you're like okay, this is like cool shit happening. But then at the same time,
Yeah.
if it's gonna be like your final arc per se, I would like a little bit more involvement in like the actual story and the
Story,
characters and
yeah,
everything. Like
definitely.
like
I'm gonna say like
it's
action's
good
not
to see some
everything.
cool ass shit and like this is like if you're gonna go watch a movie and it's a Tom Cruise movie, you know you're gonna see some cool ass shit.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
I don't think it was just like enough to like have it any further than like any of the other movies that I've seen this year.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah. No, that's good.
I had Long Walk rated higher than that. I'm
Mhm.
reckoning.
What were you, did you guys say your ratings?
Oh, I gave it an 8.5.
Okay, and then Karn, what'd you
Said
give
mine.
Long Walk?
I said mine.
Yeah, like I said, I do the letterbox ones, the 4 stars, but if I had to do
Okay.
a 10-point system, yeah, like a 8.2 or something like that along those lines.
Okay.
If I'm considering my number one of 10, then sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
I know you're considering your number one at 10.
Probably, definitely. Yeah. That's not controversial, so it's okay. Try to
Patrick,
get
what
number
about you,
10.
man? What's your 10th spot? Don't even.
Yo,
Avatar?
Avatar.
Nah, you're fried. You're actually
When I
fried.
said that, I looked over to
Yeah, he
Joshik and I could
laughed.
see
I
him
know, I saw that
smiling.
too.
No way, bro. There's no
Um,
way.
bro, first of all, I didn't watch a lot of movies. Okay.
Bro,
Second of all,
K-pop
This
Demon
gives us
Hunters
this
is
gives us
better.
this gives us an opportunity to talk about Avatar though.
Yeah, for
yeah,
sure.
one, just give us the opportunity to talk about it, and then
Bro,
I feel like okay, one thing I will say, it was what 3.5 hours, 3 hours 17 minutes long, right?
Yeah, something like
You
that.
The
think-
Yeah.
entire time I was engaged in the movie. There was no point in the movie where I was like, "Oh, this is fucking
that's
boring."
crazy.
You
That's
know what I mean?
crazy. Because I was
And
yawning,
but
and even
because
the person next to me was like, bro, when is this over?
It is long.
okay, bro,
I
you
felt
probably
this was
watched it.
a
First of all,
longer.
you probably watched it like after work, and you're already tired, and it
No,
was
I was
probably
chilling.
you, huh?
I watched at 7 p.m. I was chilling. Like it was
Were
literally
you? Did you
Yeah.
wake up early that day?
No,
What'd you
it's
have
just
for
because
breakfast?
the reason, yo, the
Yeah,
reason,
bro. Tell me
the reason,
everything.
okay, hold on. The reason why I wasn't engaged is because a lot of it was just like the story itself was just uninteresting. Like the things that
Yeah.
were
So
happening were just felt very bland or shallow. That I was just
yeah.
like, I just don't care enough that for you to like have me be like, let me like lock in and let me like see what
No, no,
this
no.
is like. You know?
100%. It's just
Like
like because they used the frames per second.
I hated that.
Visually, it was fucking beautiful. You can't even argue
So
that. Like it was
those
visually,
frame,
I
it
think
was
that's like
you like
insane. It was
that?
preference. I think a
visually
lot of
so nice.
people like it, and I think a lot of people hate
You
it.
like the high
It's very
frames?
it's very
Yeah,
divisive.
that's what I'm saying. No, no, like it's so nice that it takes you out of the film because you're like, holy fuck, this is insane.
No,
And so
the high
because that
frames
was
is so
happening,
bad.
and I mentioned this in the second movie as well, because that was happening so often, it was like it was like I was like disengaging, re-engaging in with the movie,
Mm.
so I wasn't like getting
Bro,
bored because
I
I
will
was
you
like,
say
know what
holy
like
it
fuck,
is,
this is
man?
the
insane.
visuals were great. Like in
You know
Yeah,
terms of
what it
like
is?
like what you're saying, I am somebody who can watch the HFR movies like and like
yeah,
be okay with it, right? Like
yeah, 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 yeah.
it's not like the worst. I did think that it added to like the visuals. I know a lot
Hmm.
of people also hate it. They don't like that
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
smoothness,
yeah, yeah.
which is fine. It's preference at the end of the day.
Yo, I'm okay with it. Like it's not like it like hurts my brain or something to see the high frames, but every time I see the high frames, like there's two things. There's one, like doing the high frames, like you have a stunning movie, like visually everyone knows it's beautiful. You're
Yeah.
gonna do high frames and ruin like kind of like the essence of like the shot that you're like presenting us. Like let it like just sit with us instead of doing the high frames and like making it feel like a game. Like it really feels like a cinematic cutscene out of a game.
Of a game, yeah,
I
that's
I
true.
agree.
It
didn't
did
like
feel like
that.
that at times. It did feel like that at
As
times.
soon as I saw the high frames, it would just take me out because I'm like, bro, like that's not natural. You're speeding up the frames like too fast. Like, and then also like he's doing it in quick bursts. Do it longer. Like when you do it longer, it's like, okay, like now you're like sitting with it. But every time you do it in quick bursts
Maybe
for
I don't
like
know. Maybe
one
there's a
like a
reason
split
he only
second
did it.
scene, I was like,
I
what's the
think he
point
was
of
doing
it?
it on purpose to re-engage the audience. Like how it's a 3 hour movie.
I know,
People
but that's like
nowadays, but no, no, like people nowadays don't have the attention span to watch a 3 hour movie,
that's
right?
like
And
an
if you're
80s
doing that,
movie
you're like
trope, bro.
constantly like, you
He's
know what I
like,
mean?
man, my story is so shit. I have to like disengage,
Yeah, it's an
re-engage
80s
these
peak
people,
trope. That's what that
man.
is. Like
But
your
Like
story
what
is
else,
so
Josh? What else?
uninteresting that he's like, I gotta do my frames to make sure people stay engaged. Like,
Yo,
bro,
it made
there's
it.
countless 3 hour movies that are engaging the whole way through, and I
no,
know
no,
we'll
that's
talk
true.
about
That's
one of
true.
them.
That's
We'll
true.
talk about one of them for sure.
So the thing is, right? Um, with this movie, what I liked was we saw like in comparison to the second movie, like the first scene of this movie, you see like the airships, like the pirate dudes.
Mhm.
Bro, that's an
That was
issue I
sick.
had. It was
That was
sick,
so
but
sick. That
bro,
was so sick. I was like,
they
yo,
gave
this
you
is like
a 5 minute scene at
I know.
max
Like they should
in a
have
3 hour
explored more.
movie.
They should have explored more of that. But seeing that, I was like, yo, this gave me like Pirates of the Caribbean vibes. Like, yo, is this where this movie's going? It was not going that way. But I liked that, and then I liked the fight scenes were well done. You know, like when Natiri pulls up to go save Jake in the
Yeah.
fucking
The
in the
climax
base.
of this movie is way better than the second one.
Yeah, yeah, like
100%.
in the when she pulls up in the base and she's like murking out people with her fucking
Yeah. Yeah.
exploding
Yeah,
bow and arrow,
arrows.
bro. Like
Yeah.
some shit out of Destiny, bro.
Oh, that was genuinely
Like
good. It was.
it was sick. Like
You
I
trying to
like that
appeal to me
scene.
right now? Are you trying to
What?
appeal to
Yeah,
me right
yeah.
now? What the fuck? I'm
No, I
not
mean,
yo,
I think
bro,
it's a very simple conversation about this movie. I don't know. I don't understand why you God is dissecting
okay,
this movie to such a like, you know what I mean? Like a
High
crazy
degree,
level.
yeah.
Well,
Like,
It's
yo,
not a.
I'm
do you
It's not
guys
sorry,
like
do you
an
guys
amazing.
not
there's a
feel like that this
reason.
movie was basically just a second movie
It was.
it's
100%.
No,
again?
no,
part
to
two
an
of the second
extent.
movie.
Like the we had never seen a raid on their base like that before, right? That was completely new and that
Yeah.
was completely different. We had never seen the humans team up with the
Yeah.
then what I don't know the name of their people, those
The
people, and like
Baron Arc,
Well,
yeah.
they
fight
technically did
against
it in the
like
first movie temporarily until the ending.
Here's the thing,
yeah.
They
Well,
were working together.
they're working with Jake, right?
Yeah.
yo, that's
Yeah, yeah.
nice.
But this was like a different like it was kind of like you saw like a blend of like them with like human tech. You know, what I mean, with like the fire and stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, but
yeah.
that kind of got rid of like anything that they actually like. The only Avatar aspect for them was what they were flying with, and they were like their combat. Nothing was all their combat became human.
Not really. Not well, like those people, yeah. But then you
Yeah,
looked at like the Jake and his group, and they were all like using actual
bro.
like crossbows, bow and arrows,
Well,
right?
that's like
Yo,
yeah, but that's like
And the thing is, like their shots, the shots would like flow effortlessly. effortless. I can't even say the
Yeah,
word. Someone
Don't
say
worry,
that
Effortlessly.
we'll cut that out.
word. No,
No,
it's
we're
all
not
good.
gonna
Keep it in
we're
there.
not gonna
Yeah, don't cut it out. Shot would flow from air to water so
One
smoothly.
This
syllable
guy looking
words
at
is
the
all you
source.
get. One syllable word is all you
I
get.
can't even fucking say the word, bro. English is
Pulling up
hard,
the
man.
source.
Yo, in the second movie, did they ever explain why Jake never went to go get the big pterodactyl thing?
Oh, he
Yeah,
just
the,
No,
like, I
yeah,
don't want to be
he
the
never
guy
pulls up.
anymore.
He never pulls up with them in the second movie.
Yeah, why?
no, but
But
I
like,
think it's because
why?
he's really trying to
I don't
like
know. I was
enforce like
waiting the
peace.
entire second movie for that to happen.
I think he wants to enforce peace a lot, and the moment that he brings him out, it's like, okay, fuck it, like we're going to
He's
war.
death.
But like this brother, they
No.
went to war at the end of the second movie,
They
and like
did.
his
They
son
did. But
died. He could have potentially avoided that if he
Well,
would have just
that's
brought
that's
all the
another thing.
clans
also,
together in the
Okay,
second
that's
movie.
another thing I wanted to talk about in this movie was obviously like the mom is dealing with the grief of the son's death, right?
Hmm.
yeah,
And in the beginning of the movie, you have Jake's son, who's pretty much Jake. I don't know his name.
yeah.
He's
I
like
don't know any other names like that.
he's like flying, and he's like, yo, bro, like you're with me and shit, right? So I thought we were gonna see more scenes like that of him like seeing his brother and kind of like that was gonna help his character development.
Hmm.
But we saw one scene in the beginning, and then we didn't see that again, right?
Good.
But like we literally see Natiri just fucking obviously she's grieving, right? She lost her son, right? And then Jake is dealing with it how a male Marine would deal with death. He deals exactly like how that would, like how you expect like that type of person to
Yeah.
deal with death. Like, oh yeah, like just fucking we need to get revenge. I need to not process this shit, right?
Hmm.
Jake and Interior were actually like proper. Their kids sucked. Actually,
No.
the
Their
girl was all
their
girl was
son
all
had the
good,
best
but,
character arc. Like he went think about it. Like he went from losing his brother and then his dad hates him too, right? Now
it's
he's
so
trying to
forced,
like
bro. It felt so forced in the story.
yeah,
Bro,
no
we
no,
spent
for
so much
sure.
time with the whales in the second movie that they had to give them another like 30 minutes of screen time again, like this movie.
That's true,
Yeah,
man.
I
That's
remember.
my
From
negative
one,
thing too. I did not like that. Why
bro,
Yeah,
like
we
they
didn't
could
the
have
repeat
whales.
that
finished that
again?
whole thing in the
Honestly,
first in that second movie and not have to do it again in this movie.
so
Like
we
they
didn't need
could
the whales. We also didn't need the squids, and we didn't even need like Awa's face. We didn't need that
Ao's
either.
face was
Yeah, we
also a
didn't need
big
Abel's
thing.
face either. Yeah, I agree.
It
Why
it was
did they show
so
that
this
face?
this guy has
And
like
like
7
that.
Avatar movies, and now it's like, bro, you like revealed the mystery too early, you know?
Not
There's no
really, because we still don't know like what like.
yeah, but just
'Cause, yo, okay, I'm gonna be
seeing
real,
her
yo.
personified into like
For
a
me,
person's face.
when I was watching it, I was like, this is some Avatar: The Last Airbender shit. Because they're like, yo, the spirit
Nothing
world.
new.
Huh?
Oh,
There's
okay.
nothing new.
No. They're like, oh, yo, the spirit world, and then everyone
Yeah,
lives on in Awa in the spirit world, right? So it's like, you
that's
know
what
how,
that's what I didn't like because you talked about the grief. They said like because you're connected through Awa, and you
yeah,
see at the end that you see his brother and stuff. It's like why are you even going through the regular stages of grief? Because like
but you can still talk to them.
yeah, like that doesn't make
Yeah,
sense to me. And then
yeah,
at the end of the movie, like first of all, the people that they introduce in Way of Water, like the head clan guy, the
yeah,
pregnant girl, and their family, like the girl and
yeah,
like the brother.
yeah,
In 2 seconds, they kill off the brother, and this is like a character that they've like had like a good amount of screen time in the second movie.
yeah. But he's irrelevant in the third movie. Yeah,
Yeah, irrelevant. And
yeah,
then even the head clan guy, you see one like shot of him just like spearing like 4 different people on a boat. Never see
yeah,
him again.
Hmm.
yeah,
And then like granted they gave enough screen time to like the pregnant one and you actually like had her hand off the baby and stuff. But then like it was so like the way that they handled grief was so conflicting because you had like in the beginning of the movie you had like regular grief for when like you lose someone because like obviously like, you can't spend more time with them. But then
yeah,
like at the end of the movie when like Spider gets accepted with Awa,
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
have all of them happy as fuck. Like all like
Just
the whole
chilling.
family
Yeah.
that lost their kid is happy to be connected through AOL and everything. And then it's like, okay, like are you losing them or are you not losing them? And like wouldn't your grief patterns be different? Like and
Why?
if you know that you can still talk to them, wouldn't your grief patterns be different?
Yeah, but you're looking at it from a human standpoint. You're
Yeah,
not
exactly,
a
Ichigo. That's crazy.
avatar,
I'm
and
just gonna say that.
No, but
their
they're
way of
looking at
life.
I'm saying
No,
they're
no,
looking
but
at it
their
the
way
same
of life and their way of grief is different.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
And
Like
how
but
you would,
but
because
they
you're looking at it
they're
like, oh, I can still talk to the person. They're technically not
no,
even
but
dead.
I'm saying how like in the movie itself, they're presenting grief 2 different ways with Nateri and with the clan head and their family by the end of the movie because they lost their son at the end of the movie and they're smiling and they're not
Yeah.
saying anything. and then
Mhm.
Neytiri's grieving throughout the whole movie. So it's like you're presenting two different ways. Like
I
it
think
makes
it's just they didn't have enough screen time to show their grief.
it doesn't make
Yeah.
sense. And then that's why I'm like, bro, like if you like show us one way, if it's like humans, then have that be with everyone. Like have it be
Yeah.
consistent.
Yeah.
But they were
No, I
breaking
agree.
their own
I think
shit with that. And then like with Jake, it makes sense because Jake is human. So it's like you can have him grieve the way he wants to grieve and have it be different from
Yeah.
everyone else, right? Like that was kind of my issue with that. And then like you know that one scene, man.
There's so many one scenes. There's not one scene. There's so many fucking scenes, bro.
Which
There,
one? Which
there's a,
one?
there's a couple scenes, but there's one scene where the commander chick that like well from the human side,
Yeah.
he's like abandoned ship, and after like 5 minutes
She's
of
still
like
on
a
the
bunch,
ship.
she's still standing there and literally
Yeah.
just standing there to watch and just die and go up in the magnetic field. Like that's it. And you're just sitting there like, bro, didn't you say abandoned ship like 10 minutes ago or whatever? Like what how are you still standing there? Nobody else is there. Everyone else is cleared out. So she had time to clear out. She just stood there.
It's a
Like
captain that
That's
stays
it.
down with the ship, you
Captain,
know?
bro.
shout out,
Captain,
I know,
shout
but
out
she's not even
Carmela, Carmela
she's not even
Santana
that
right
type of
there.
character. Like the way they present her character, her personality isn't even like, yo, like I brought you guys out here, I'm gonna ride it out and like, be the one to go down with the ship. Like we didn't make it as far as we could have, you know? She's not that type of character at all. So it's like it made no sense to have her like that. And then
Look,
the other thing
man, I think we spent too much time on this movie, to be
Yeah,
fair. Look,
word.
we
Let's.
like I said, I don't know why you guys hating on it, like dissecting it this much. You
bro, it's
know it works because it makes the most money. You know it works. People go and see this movie, no matter how
So my
plot
rating for the
line, plot
movie,
holes there are.
I'm gonna just say my rating for the movie is like 6.6.
okay, that's fair. That's fair. I give it a 6. That's fair.
Jugs is happy with
Yeah.
that at least.
Yeah.
Like it's in your top 10, so it's like
No,
down. Like
but that's because I didn't watch a lot of movies, bro.
no, that's yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's fun.
my number 9, man. You guys, you're not gonna like this either, but
Okay.
Accountant 2 is my number
It's
9.
still there.
Ride and die with account. It's
It's
so
still
fun.
Yeah.
there.
But I dropped it. It's a 8.5.
What was your rating before? Like a 9
Like a
something?
9.
Did
Like a
you
9.
rewatch it to like have it drop?
Yeah.
Okay. And why did what changed first to second watch?
I think it was just like the things that I initially like loved about it. It's like yeah, they're great, but it's like not too much different. Like in the way that Karn's like it's just another action movie. Like I was kind of like getting that. That's like it is like yeah, it's well done and everything, but it's like for me to give it a 9, like I was like that's like 9 is supposed to be like reserved for like movies that are like I don't know, like defining in some way. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like actually like
Mm-hmm.
pushing the envelope or something. And I feel like I gave it an easy 9. So like yeah, 8.5 and 8
You
range
gave it
like
an
it's
easy 9 because who's the star in the movie?
my boy Ben Affleck
Ben Affleck.
and yep, what is it, Joe?
John
Is it
Ron
John?
Brenthal.
Yeah,
Yeah. John.
you
All
have to.
right,
Yeah.
Karn.
Mine is Sinners. Sinners.
Damn,
I
Sinners.
know that's low, but it's
That's
very
crazy low.
yeah, it is pretty low, but I just found the other movies a little better. Like I watched it
Okay.
twice, Sinners, so
Yeah.
it's a good time. Like I said, I like the envelopes they pushed. It was like a musical. Like I said, this movie didn't really pick a lane. Like it was supposed to be horror, but it's not really horror. Um, yeah, I mean, like I said, good time. I think we talked about this movie decent enough. I think
Yeah.
Matu has it pretty high. Maybe you do
Mm.
too. But yeah, good movie. I'll probably watch it again sometime. But yeah, it's been a strong movie year, man. It's really hard to pick out these movies to me.
What was your
Fair.
rating?
Yeah, like 8.5. 8.5 out of 10. It's fairly high.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
At my
I'm
number
surprised. Yeah,
9.
I feel like your top 10 is gonna be wildly different if you have Sinners at 9.
hmm
That's kind of
Mhm.
crazy.
It's good we get diversity, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At my number 9, I have Warfare. So I talked about this during the
Okay.
mid-year.
Was that this year?
Yeah. That was this
Yeah.
year.
It was
I still
early
don't
this
watch
year. Yeah, it's still the same rating at a 8.5. The movie's just shot well, it's done well. Everything was done well. There was just like I just couldn't get into it as much as I feel like a lot of other people that have talked about this movie have gotten into it. So that's why it also has dropped. There's also a lot more movies that I've watched since the mid-year. So
Mhm.
yeah, it used to be in my top 5. I think it was my number 5 spot. So now it's my
Mhm.
8.
Jeez.
sorry, my
Okay,
9.
that's good. That's good.
Oh, it's good.
Okay, so my number 9
Nah,
is
it's tough. Like,
what? What? Um, yeah, my number 9 is The Running Man.
okay.
I don't know if
That's
you
the
guys
movie
watched
I
that movie.
was talking about.
You
That
don't like that movie?
you put that over Roof Man. To me, that's
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Who's running?
'Cause I watched that
Which one
movie
is
and I
Running
did
Man?
not enjoy it at all, bro. It was such a mess of a movie. I was
I
like,
love that
I
movie.
wanted to like it too. I was
I
like,
enjoyed it.
and I know
I
you
watched that
watched it in
movie.
theaters, so that
Yeah,
makes a
yeah,
little
yeah.
bit of a difference.
I
But
my experience with
like,
okay, so for these guys who haven't seen the movie, basically The Running Man is with Glenn Powell. It's based
Oh
in a
yeah.
dystopian future where there's like futuristic tech or
Oh yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
His daughter needs a cure for a disease that he doesn't have the money for,
He has
right?
a bounty on him,
So
right? Or
so
something.
basically, there's a game show you can join called The Running Man, where you have to run away from like U.S. trained military guys that are chasing you for 1 week, and you get like $1 billion, right? And the entire time, people are like live streaming you and shit. Like they're trying to like basically, for example, the entire community, like the U.S. population is how they kind of have it deemed, is they paint whoever the Running Man is as a villain and they're like, okay, this person's a villain. You see him anywhere in the street, you send us a video recording or anything, you get $1,000. So it's basically like the entire population against you, right? When it starts, you have like X amount of time to prep, right? And then every single day, yeah, every single day you have to submit a video recording that you're still alive, so they know you're still alive, right? Like you could be like hiding underground and they don't know where you're at, right? And every time you do that, like they give you your money like adds up. But what I liked about the movie was it was pretty much like like it's pretty much what streaming culture is, right? You know, like live streaming, like people will live stream in like real life and like do whatever. It's pretty much what that is, but to an extreme, because everyone's live streaming him and they're kind of following him to see him get caught or see him get like fucked up, right? And like the entire time I was watching it, I there was no like again, like I was very entertained. You're following his story and you're watching like what he's trying to do and the narrative that the company is like trying to spin, basically, right? Like so he is trying to grab medicine for his daughter, right? And so he's been joining the show because he needs that shit, right? But he's been like fired from multiple jobs because every single time some sort of like injustice happens at a job, he sticks up for everyone, and they're like, "Yo, fuck this guy. He's going against the grain. We're gonna fire this dude." But it looks like as if like he has a long record of being fired because he's just not good at his job, right? And so then basically like he's done so many odd jobs that for him being on the Running Man, like every job he did kind of helped him in some aspect of the Running Man as he was running away.
Cool.
You know what I mean? Because he had like so many different life experiences of like doing different things,
So
right?
is it like he's on the run and then there's like flashbacks to when he did those jobs, or are you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, no,
Or is
you're
there like
it's
a
like
build up of him doing all these jobs and then after he's doing Running
no,
Man?
no. So it starts off with him like basically getting fired from his job, and then he's like it's him, his wife, and his wife's like basically working as a stripper, and she's working like double, triple shifts
he's
to
working
like
two
get
jobs. He's working two
yeah,
different jobs.
two different jobs, yeah. But she's like trying to
Yeah.
make money to feed their daughter and like to get her medicine, right? And he's trying to get work too, but it's just not working out, right? So
Hmm.
it starts off with him like getting fired, and then as the movie goes on, there'll be like scenes where he's doing something, and he'll show a flashback of him working like on like an oil rig or something. You know what I mean? And like that's what helped him
That's
basically
cool.
at this point in the movie, right? And so
It's
his
kind
you
of
like as a viewer, you know his motivations, you know what he's doing, right? But the company is spinning it as like, yo, he's a deadbeat father, he's leaving his wife and his sick child to come win this money for his own like capitalistic gains, right? So every time he puts a video submission in, right, it's like, okay, I'm here, I'm doing this, I'm alive, right? And so they like would send in like army guys to go after him, and every time he kills an army guy, his value goes up that he's receiving at the end,
that's it.
right? So he sends in like a video submission, and he's like, oh yeah, um, like I didn't mean to kill everybody in this building. They were just everyone was after me. The explosion just went off, right? He kind of says something along those lines, right? The thing is he'll submit the video and then they'll air that video on like TV, right? They edit the video and they change it to him saying, "Yo, fuck all these guys, bro. You ain't got shit on me." Like him just talking mad shit, right? So now he's like fully a villain. So then he's like, "Hey, I
Yeah,
need to like play into this character because they're just editing my shit and just fucking me up."
yeah.
Right? And then so you see like his aspect and you see like you see like what's it called? the viewers who view him negatively, and then there's like a aspect of people that know that this company is corrupt, and they're like, you could say woke, right? And they know that like this guy needs to win so that the common people can get a win too, right? And so you get like I can't remember the actor's name, but he's like pretty much like his one of his biggest supporters in the movie. And then yeah, like bro, I don't know, it was just an action movie. It was just an action movie with like explosions, fucking guns and shit. They even come to Canada,
Nice.
Better than
cross the
Accountant
border.
too.
You cross the border, it's kind of cool. Yeah.
That's why
But
it's number 9.
no, but
Yeah.
the thing is
Why
I
did
enjoyed the movie.
So why did you like it more than Roofman?
Um the thing is while I was watching, I just in like I don't know, it was more enjoyable to me. Like again, because of the whole I guess commentary on like what the media shows you versus what's actually going on. I liked that. And then I also liked how it was kind of like similar to how nowadays everyone's consuming streaming culture. And it was kind of like
Hasn't that commentary been done before? And I think there's
it
been
has.
games like that, like
It has, but you know what?
action
So
movies where they're
because
like
I
running
haven't
up.
watched I didn't watch Long Walk, right?
Yeah.
But I haven't seen like a dystopian movie like this pretty much since Hunger Games or Maze Runner.
Okay.
Like I don't know what, like if you guys can think of some that came out, maybe I'm like forgetting them right now. But I haven't seen one like this in a while, so it kind of
Yeah.
like scratched the itch for me. I was like, yo,
Oh,
I want to see this sort of movie. Like this is so that's why I put it over
sure.
Family Man. So my rating for this movie is a 7. I think it's a 7.
You said
Uh,
Roofman? You call it Family Man?
Family
No,
Man,
sorry,
yeah.
Roof Man. Sorry, Roof Man. Whatever.
All good.
Spelled that right.
Well, yeah, it's the same shit, right? No, but yeah. So I would say Running Man because it's fucking Roof Man, Running Man.
Snowpiercer is like the better.
But
You guys
when did
watch
that come
that?
out? That didn't come
That
out?
that came out
So
after
long
Hunger
ago.
Games.
That's so
Did
long ago.
it?
Yeah, it
But
was
still,
after
think
Hunger
about how long
Games.
ago that was
Like
though too.
2014, I want to say.
Yeah, something like
That's what I'm
Um,
saying. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, 7 out of 10.
okay.
that.
I got for my number 8 spot. I got Predator, Killer of Killers. I gave it an
Oh, okay.
8.6.
The animated one, right?
The animated one, yeah.
Yeah.
I went back and watched it after we watched Badlands, and honestly, like it just held up like just as good. So then I didn't really like change my rating for that. Like, it's just yeah. I think I talked about it before. Like it just feels like we're finally getting deeper into like the Predator side of things, and I've always been more of like an Alien guy. So like it's nice to see that like now Predator is like competing properly with it. Because before it was like
Well,
some people like Predator, some people like Alien. I just always went towards Alien, and like they Alien with like their they relaunched their stuff earlier with like Prometheus and Covenant and I guess with like Romulus and stuff. Like they've started that beforehand, so they like we're already getting more lore stuff with them, and now we're getting like more stuff with the Predator and like seeing like his clan and like more of that stuff. So I liked it. Like it was just solid.
oh, they have the new director who made Prey as well, so I think he's leading the charge and he's great. So
Yeah.
yeah, good things to come.
Yeah, I think Prey was probably like the weakest out of the three, if that.
Really? I
Yeah,
thought Prey was
Prey
I
was
thought
good
Prey
though.
was better than
Prey
the
was
new
good.
Predator.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
I was
great.
better,
No,
man.
Prey was
I
great,
didn't
but
like
like I
Prey.
think it's the weakest out of all three of
It's
them.
crazy. Why? What made you not like Prey? That's a great action movie.
I
Dude.
don't know. I liked it. I loved it. Josh didn't like
Oh,
it, but
Dacha,
Josh,
Dacha
Yeah,
didn't
no,
like it.
no, but
I
you
didn't
can't
like
even take
it. Here,
you
here,
can't
here.
even
I didn't
take
like
Josh's
it,
no,
but you
you
know
can't even
what?
take Josh's thing.
I'll
No,
explain.
no.
I'll explain. The link is in our bio. Watch the movie review.
Okay.
This guy
The
didn't even watch.
general gist
This
of
guy
it.
didn't even watch the full movie.
I
Oh,
did.
okay.
No, you sat there, you pulled up like while I was watching the movie and watched like snippets of it, and then I gave you the
No,
rundown.
no, I watched the whole movie.
No, you didn't even watch the
I
It's
watched
movie.
the
such a
whole
good
movie,
movie,
bro.
man. It's
I
honestly
watched the
such a
whole
good
movie.
movie.
No, I watched the whole movie. Anyways, you can see
Okay.
my thoughts. You can see my
No, yeah,
full
Josh
thoughts
talks
on
about
that.
No,
it.
I
you
don't.
now God told me that. I'm not gonna. That's not even worth it then.
I
I'm gonna
watched
watch
the full
it
movie. He's lying.
then. Okay.
You watched it after that? Like, by
Yeah,
yourself?
bro.
Okay.
No, I watched it before, bro. What are you even talking about?
I don't know, man. But honestly, yeah, like Killer of Killers was just solid. Just
Yeah.
seeing more of them and seeing their home planet and seeing like these guys fight against it. I know the animated. Of course I didn't really like the animation that well. I think it's just I'm just biased towards it. So I give like it's a, what is it, 8.5, 8.6 for me. Like I'm just gonna eat up Predator type of stuff or Alien type of stuff. Like yeah.
Mhm. Aliens has had historically just more critical movies, critically acclaimed movies. James Cameron and everything, so great movies. Aliens too. Okay, should I go number 9?
8. 8.
Yeah. 8, sorry, 8. Superman. I know that's probably maybe it's Matthew's top 10, I don't know. But
You have
yeah,
Superman
not
over
really
Sinners?
more. Sorry?
I'll just piggyback you too, because my 8 is also Superman.
I'll just
Yeah,
piggyback
yeah.
you
So
because my is also Superman.
yeah, perfect. That's crazy, but that's yeah. I think
Wait, you have
obviously you
Superman
guys are
over
more right?
Sinners?
Superman over Sinners. I got very close, but I when it's that close, I go okay. Which one did I have a better time in? And I got more attached to the characters. Love the two leads, and they're just, like it's the first movie out of James what's his name James Gunn. So the casting was so well done that I have to give it over that. And I love Superman. Probably not as much as you guys, but you guys have more critical eye. But did I have a good time? Hell yeah. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Facts.
I rewatched
great.
it like two more times after that too. So I still had a good time.
What did you rate it?
I think same as Sinners. I think 8.5 out of 10. And
Matt?
I'm not a superhero really movie kind of guy, but so this is actually high.
That's fair. Yeah. I guess it is tough for superhero movies to break that like 8, 9 barrier.
Like, I'm more of a general audience take than you guys. So it's it's a different take, a different eye. So.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I mean, my rating's still the same. It's a 8.7. I still
Okay.
think it was a good movie. I there's not like there's not much more I could say. It was a good movie. David Cornswell was fucking insane.
Yeah.
I forgot the girl's name who plays Lois.
Rachel
Like
Bronson.
the
Yeah,
Brosnan.
she's insane. I like like you said, the casting is all done well. Everybody that was casted, it was done
Yeah.
like with so much thought. Like
Yeah.
that you can't hate on a character at least based off of casting.
Yeah.
Jocha
I
can
think
hate
like
on that one girl that does the 360,
Yeah.
the unnecessary
Yeah.
360.
Fuck that.
Which one, the blonde?
No,
no
fucking
man, the engineer, dude.
engineer,
Oh,
bro.
the
Fucking
engineer.
worst
Yeah, yeah,
character,
engineer.
man.
Lame,
Yeah.
but
Honestly, like
okay.
that's fair. Like I think my issues with Superman were more like story issues, not really like any of the characters. Because all the characters and the actors were amazing. Like that show was
Yeah.
besides engineer, but like everyone else was like solid.
So my rating is 7.2.
Okay.
Yeah, the Mr. Terrific scene
Yeah.
still just sticks out. If I think about
Yeah,
Superman,
it
that's like
does.
the one
It
scene
really
that
does.
comes to mind.
Good,
So
yeah.
I kind of think
And
about
and
I
their
think about
conversation in the apartment, that was hype too.
yeah,
Mm.
That
yeah,
was probably one of the best scenes actually in the
I kind
movie.
of think about the moment when like Superman's like grabs the guy's arm and just keeps fucking going like this and just like through like the football field.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I remember seeing someone talk about like if Superman finds out that like you can take a punch, just watch the way he starts disrespecting you after. And I was just like honestly where like yeah. I don't know. I think all the Superman like
Yeah.
sick like it was all sick. It was just like the little things that I had issues with personally.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to number 7.
Great cause.
And number 7 is friendship.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I'm giving that a 8.7. I watched it again and like it was solid. Like it also like sat a little bit differently from like first time watch because you already kind of know like where it's headed and like weird stuff that's gonna kind of happen. It's not like as unpredictable as it was. So I think like but it didn't change my rating just because like I think like just this type of movie just felt so unique and like just like the message that it had. Like I just personally like I just fucked with it so hard. Like there was just nothing that like would really change. Even though my experience was different, it was just this is still a movie that like I would want to show people, and I feel like that's a big indicator of like how good of a movie it was. Is that I want to actually recommend it to other people.
Yeah, I'll piggyback a little bit because it's my number 7, so whatever, I'll just talk about it right now. Yeah, like it's fine. I mean, it's same
We're on
same
number
we
7.
meet.
Yeah.
Are we? Oh, sorry. It's my number 6. Sorry, number 6.
Oh,
Yeah, like
Spoiler.
it's a movie where like this because I love to show people, but like I love you want to see the reactions, like it's like you want to see how they react to this movie because it's so shocking
Yeah.
sometimes, and then the theater experience. First of all, to do a comedy well is so hard nowadays, right? To do a
Yeah.
successful comedy, and this was probably the only comedy that really did well in I don't even know how long. Like, can you think of a last good comedy, like genuinely like laugh out comedy? What was it?
This is
One
probably
of
like
those
the only.
days. One of those days.
Right?
No, one of
One of
those
those
days is a comedy that came out this year. That was funny.
There's
one of
this
those
is probably
days.
one of the only comedies that actually got me to go to the theater for it. I think besides that, like the last like comedy that I went to was like Anyone But You.
Bro,
And
what movie is one of those days? Is it called that? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We literally talked about it on the last podcast.
in the
yeah,
mid-year.
that's the one that Matt was talking about.
Oh, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. With Kiki Palmer, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, you could say
It was,
that. That's but I feel like this is okay. This is more like unhinged kind of comedy, I guess. It's
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
out of the place,
I feel,
and what you gotta say, it has a message too, where it's
yeah,
hard to make
I feel like that's the
friends
No,
big
after
thing.
a certain age.
no, 100%.
I feel like that's the
Yeah,
big thing is that like it has that underlying theme for like what it means to you, but also like you can watch it as just like this is like just such a weird comedy. You know,
Hmm.
you don't have to look for that message. It's like it works both ways.
Okay. So, Karn, what's your number 7 then? Or what was your rating
it's
on that movie?
8.7.
Okay, and then what's your number 7, Karn?
it's like a biased take, but How to Train Dragon. That's my number 7. It's still
Valid,
stayed
valid,
high.
valid,
And
valid,
like I
valid.
said, I think I had it as a bias take like pretty high in my mid-year, maybe even like yeah, I think it was number 2 or something.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, I rewatched it like 3 times. Showed my sister, so like I said, it's yeah, like childhood kind of take, but so well done. I know the negative thing is like, oh, they did it frame for frame. Sometimes, yeah, you do want to change in the live action, but maybe they'll do that for the next one. We'll see. But this one, the first one, they had to make it good, and they did. So I love it. I'm gonna rewatch it all the time.
you gotta buy that movie. I
I
feel
will.
like yeah.
Yeah, I think I should too. But yeah, it's my number 7.
My
What to-
number 7. Okay, might get hated for how low this is, but I'm here for conversation as well. Maybe you guys can bring it up because before I say what it is, I'm gonna tell you partly why it's like as low as it is, and it was just because like at the ending I didn't quite understand like the message or like the
Mm,
reason for
I
everything, or like you know when you watch a movie, there's like a resolution at the end. You can like you're like you're content with like everything that happened. You close the book, you walk away, you're good, you're satisfied. It's one battle after another.
I hate you. No, just
really.
kidding.
And I gave it at 8.7.
That's pretty high still. That's good.
It's still high, but like the reason it's not any higher, because like when I'm watching, I'm like, bro, this is like a classic like fucking 90s movie. The feeling that I had while watching it, I'm like, yo, this
The
is some shit that
revolutionaries
like
and shit.
some shit that like it would become like a cult classic. Like people would still be
Yeah.
watching it today, like 20, 30 years down the line. But like I said, the issue was I couldn't quite understand the ending, kind of like what that resolution or like what, like I wasn't
Well,
satisfied at the end.
Well, the ending was just first of all he connected like saved his daughter, and it was I think it was okay for him to just be an dad, I guess.
Yeah.
And
I
Yeah,
then
think
his daughter's still gonna live that fight because like I think it was like trauma too, like where it's like okay, you pass your things to your child, I think it
hmm
was, and then I think at the end like she's like I'm going to this protest thing, right, or something like that, I think it was.
yeah.
So yeah, she's gonna carry that thing, and I think it was yeah, it maybe wasn't even his daughter, right? That was a controversial thing. Or I don't think right. That was proven that
Yeah,
wasn't his daughter.
according to that DNA test, the guy
DNA
Yeah,
did.
test.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So where it's like okay, but he's like he's really her dad. So yeah, I guess I can see where you're coming from, but I saw it in a different light where I'm like
Yeah.
okay, I think it just carries on. The one battle after another, like it carries.
sure. Yeah,
That's
that's
gonna
fair.
We're,
carry on.
guys, we're on number 6 or number 7?
That was my 7,
This,
but Karn's done his 6 as well. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Wait, didn't we do? I thought we already did 3.
Huh?
10, 9, 8.
Oh, 10, 9, 8. Word. My
And
fault, my
honorable
fault.
mention. Yeah.
maths.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Maths.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like with Leo's character, that was like a big thing. Was just like the fact that he just continually shows up, even if he can't really do much or help much, but just being there, and that at least provided some type of like a relief for his daughter.
hmm
At least by the end of it, like even though because she ends up doing the whole ending thing like by herself, and he's still like relentlessly pursuing and like
Yeah,
trying.
So yeah,
he was very
that
used. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that
like, very
scene
useless for
of them
him.
going like up and down,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was like classic fucking. That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, it was
Some
sick.
shit that would happen like a '90s movie that would like.
But people were
It was
hyping that up
sick,
so
yeah.
hard too, because it was like a five. I feel it was like a 5 minute scene of
It
them
was
just
like a
going crazy.
5 minute scene of just up and
Yeah.
down, up and down.
I think
Like
in
it let
IMAX, I think
it
I was
let the
looking at the
tension
video.
build for sure, but like
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
IMAX
100%.
scene would have been like way like the hills actually like look way bigger
yeah.
too.
Mm,
But yeah, we can. I mean, I'm gonna go into it a little more
sure.
during its higher mine.
Yeah, yeah,
Did you like the score, Matu, at all? Like how
No,
fucking
I
well
did.
done the score
Like
was?
like everything about the movie was good to me. It was
yeah.
just like at the ending, like the fact that I wasn't
Mhm.
like as satisfied as I wanted to be was why that like it's not any higher. Like I
Yeah.
said, to me, like watching the like again, I'm gonna watch this movie again and I'm gonna enjoy it. It's just that at the ending, I'm probably gonna get a little lost. Like
Okay.
they're
Tell
gonna
me about
lose
the
me a little
ending.
bit at the end.
How'd you feel
Yeah.
about the ending when they like they put the guy in his new office and then they like kill him? Like the
Like
That's
whatever.
Steve Lockjaw,
yeah,
Lockjaw.
yeah. That was also the ending. Like you didn't feel satisfied about that. Like it's like he finally like he was going so hard for this thing, and then they're just
No,
like,
not
yeah,
necessarily because like he could have just died after the car accident or during the car
Yeah.
accident.
But him like them showing him again, that was crazy too. It's like, holy shit, guy's back, still with his deformed face. That was
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
but like he was like walking. It was like the shot of him
yeah, that's
walking, and
true.
then they just like transitioned that into him going to the office and then dying in the office. So it was like it was kind of like
That
whatever to
performance
me.
was
I feel
unreal,
like
man.
there's
Oh
a
yeah, no,
Lockjaw.
100%.
I feel like the difference between having him die like in the car crash versus having him die like in that room was just like the car crash. It's like, oh, like he was in the pursuit of trying to join this club and then like died but never actually got to join it. Whereas like now it's like he had the complete journey and like he feels like he joined it and they actually were just like, well, this guy's a loose cannon. We're just gonna get rid of you.
But like
'Cause then you
because he's
realize
kind of
like
like the
how elitist they
antagonist of
are.
the movie, you don't
Yeah,
necessarily need that like full like you don't need that character to reach like their end goal. Do you know what I mean? Like it's okay for like an antagonist to like not reach their end goal.
That's true. That's true. Like I think like during that car crash scene, like it just would have felt a little bit too like I guess quick or anticlimactic with him dying just like on the side like that.
mhm.
I do kind of get like both ways of like because like how did he survive that? Like did they really have to like force this and
Yeah.
stuff? Like or yeah. But I personally did
Yeah.
like the fact that they like continued on with like this elitist like Secret Santa group thing that they had or whatever. Yeah.
Chachik?
Okay, my number 7 is Fantastic Four.
Okay.
Same thing. Like we talked about mid-year. I like the aesthetic that it was set in. There was some like again like I'm a space guy, so I like visually like appealing space shots, and this movie had that. So for me, I rated it. I don't remember what I rated at the mid-year, but at this point, it's like a 7.3, 7.4.
Did you get a chance to watch it again?
I did not.
Okay. I don't know. I watched it
Yeah.
again and I'm just not a fan of the Human Torch, man. I don't know why. I just don't like that. The actor. It just doesn't sit
I think
right
it's
with
because
me.
you're just stuck on the
Yeah,
other one,
Chris
the
Evans.
Chris Evans one. Yeah.
Maybe. I think that's
That's like that's like someone not liking David Cornswag because they're like, yo, Henry Cavill was so
Henry
good.
fine.
Cavill.
I like both, but like
I know, but imagine, right?
I don't have to imagine, man. The cult's there. um, yeah, I don't know what
Yeah.
it is. Like I tried, like I gave it another chance, and I was like, yo, like I don't know. I'm trying.
Yeah. No,
I
it was a
think
great movie. I liked it a lot. Way
Yeah,
more
yeah.
than Thunderbolts.
it was a
But
solid movie. Like
Yeah,
even
I
like,
agree.
actually, what did you rate it? 7.5?
No, like 7.3.
Something. Like I give it an 8. Like it's not badly rated for me. It's just not in my top.
Mm-hmm.
Are we doing 6 now?
Yep.
Okay, I got F1 at 8.7.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Same thing
that
as
is
it's
kinda
just
crazy.
barely better than Friendship. Yeah, it
Why is
dropped
it just
because they
barely better?
yo honestly, Damson Idris, man.
Oh, actually, yeah, hold on. Can I change my
Uh,
fuck?
uh,
Fuck.
oh shit.
What?
just
Oh,
mention it next time.
What's up? What's up?
No. Can I get rid of Fantastic Four?
Why?
Get rid of
You
it
don't have room
completely?
anymore? You just
What do you mean? How does that make sense? You have it as 7, so I can get rid of it. You
Let
gotta
me
get
get
rid
rid
of
of that
10.
shit.
You gotta
Let me
rid of
just get
10.
rid of
You're
that shit.
replacing it with F1?
No. Like, actually no. I would put friendships in that spot instead.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so F1 is not on
So
the list.
wait, let me get this clear. So
Or
you
F4?
are you rating it higher, or like are you rating Fantastic Four higher now? Or lower?
Oh, no, lower.
Like he's taking it off the
I'm
top
taking it
10.
off the list.
Oh, okay.
So you're taking number 10 or you off your list? So it just goes down? I'm confused.
Yeah, because you gave it like a 7.3 or something. Like, what are
Do
you
you have
talking
do you have
about?
Avatar out now? Because you have
Yeah,
that
fuck it.
lower?
Take Avatar
Avatar
out.
out.
Yeah,
Take
take
Avatar
Avatar out. Take Avatar out. Take
After
Avatar
all
out.
that, we spent 30 minutes on Avatar. God damn.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Yo, fuck you, bro.
You forgot about friendship? Like completely,
I
you
forgot
just
about
got to rate
friendship.
it?
I forgot about
Okay,
friendship. No, but
it's all
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So that's your number 7 then?
Yeah, that's my number 7 then.
Okay.
Yeah, no, my number 6, F1. It dropped by like 0.3. It was at a 9, maybe 9.1 or 9.2 or something like that. But like, I watched it again as well, and like,
Mhm.
it's a solid movie. Same thing
It's
that
a
like,
great movie.
it's a
Yeah.
great movie. Everything's sick. Soundtrack's sick. I love the actors. Again, it's just if like very like the Top Gun vibe that you were saying, like with
Yeah,
Maverick.
yeah.
It's
It's
very just
exactly like
that.
Top Gun.
Mhm.
Like not exactly like it, but it's like
No,
I get
but
what
the
you're saying.
gropes are there.
I
All
get
like
what
the
I get
main
what you're
hitting
Yeah.
saying with like
points.
the
Yeah.
structure of it, like and like honestly, like I'm not a big F1 guy. I think if I was like more into F1, maybe I'd care about it more or something. But like
I think no, you wouldn't care about it more necessarily. I think it was just a good sports movie generally, and car movies are always really good, like well done
yeah,
usually too.
I like this is like the first like car movie that I've kind of seen. So for me, it was like this is sick. Like I just
Yeah, okay.
like
As the first car movie you ever seen, like Ford versus Ferrari? That
no,
was
I
a
didn't
good
get a chance.
movie.
I've heard it's good, but I didn't get a
Rush,
chance to watch it.
Rush is really good.
I watched Gran
Yeah.
Turismo, but I hated Gran Turismo.
Mm.
Like like reeling off of Gran Turismo as like I guess my first one, like F1 was just way better. So then I think I like maybe I overcompensated for it and I was like, F1 was
Well, this is
pretty
also like maybe quadruple in budget, so I mean, I hope you
yeah.
like this better.
I mean, I know you don't like it because of the advertisements and shit, but like
No. That's not why I don't. I mean, I still like the movie. I think it's like a number 12, 13, whatever, 14 it is. It's a really good sports movie,
yeah.
a really good
I mean,
rewatchable movie. Yeah.
that's what I think.
Facts.
I think it's a really good rewatchable movie, so that's why it's like up there for me because I could definitely just slap this on and just like have a great time with it.
100%.
See, my thing was it just doesn't do anything new, and like I said, it is like a huge advertisement for Apple, so I'm like that kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, it like the last
Yeah.
scene was really cool, like
But
how the silence was really cool. I don't know,
that's
it had
kind
a
of why
good
I dropped it
climax.
because
Yeah,
like it also didn't push the envelope in terms of like
yeah,
what you're getting from it, I guess.
yeah, and that's
Pushing
okay. It's a sports movie; it doesn't have to
yeah,
push the
exactly.
envelope,
It
right?
doesn't.
So
Yeah.
yeah, great theater movie too. So I think like you would not have enjoyed this as much you would in theaters, like well, you know what I mean, comparatively on
Well, if
TV or
I watched
something.
it like at home,
Yeah,
I
definitely.
don't
This
know,
is
man.
one of those movies that makes the experience better for sure.
I guess it depends on your setup.
I mean, yeah, I mean, not
Yeah,
everyone
Doug's
has
is calling
80
out your
inch or
setup.
something, but no, but that's a fact. Like some theater movies are just
Yeah.
like some movies are better for theaters, right?
Yeah,
that's true.
100%.
Like Avatar, like that's a prime example. I'm not gonna ever watch this movie on probably on my TV. It's in
Mhm.
theaters, yeah, I'll watch it.
Made for theaters and still barely a 6.
Yeah.
No, that's trash.
Although it's gonna make $2 billion. Just stop. You gotta get over it.
So Karn's number 6 was
Friendship.
friendships. Okay.
Yeah.
Matt.
My number 6 is The Long Walk, and I rated it a
I like that.
8.8 because I felt it was slightly better than everything else, but then it wasn't
Yeah.
like enough to be like a 9.
Okay.
And it's actually tied
Mhm.
with my next one too. So, but we'll go
Yeah.
into that.
I had a
after.
hard time rating Long Walk. Like it was
I thought it was really good. I was just like entertained through like the whole
Yeah.
time, like the whole hour 30 it was, hour 40 or something.
Yeah, it was a nice. It was under 2 hours for sure. But
Yeah. And it was good. Like the characters, like I was thinking about it, I was like that's the same guy from Romulus, right? Like the
yes,
the
what-
Android.
Yeah,
Or
and like
the-
he killed it in Romulus, he killed it in The Long Walk. Like this is like
Insane
somebody
actor.
this guy, like
Insane
going
actor.
forward, this guy's gonna be like big.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I see
And
this guy in movies, it's gonna be enough to be like, yo, let's watch this movie.
Yeah,
yeah,
give it a
exactly.
chance for sure. Did you
Yeah,
watch
no,
it
I
in
thought it was
theaters?
good. The one no, I didn't get a chance to watch it in theaters,
Okay.
but like I think it was predictability. Like I haven't read the books, but like it was predictability. Like once he touched the carbine, like the gun, to me I was like, okay, he's gonna get the gun and he's just gonna shoot the major. And that was
Yeah.
without
Well,
knowing anything about like the character and like
Mhm.
bro,
what
I
happened
thought
with
that
his dad or whatever.
as soon as the white guy died, that's the first thing I was like, this guy's because he's such a like bros bro. Like he was just walking a walk and he like doesn't really care. Like he's just so like he wasn't sweating at all during the walk. Like he was just like this is like another Saturday
Oh
afternoon
yeah,
of just
yeah.
like he was killing this shit. And I was like, yo, like what's his purpose? And I was like, the fact that the white guy died because he had this whole emotional moment about his like
I
family and
once
everything.
he told us what was gonna happen, I was like, he's gonna die. The black guy's gonna do it. He's gonna
Yeah.
Yeah,
shoot the major.
yeah,
I was like,
like
once he told him the wish, I was like, that's exactly how it's gonna go down.
yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you should watch this movie though, just generally.
It is a
Good
good
movie.
movie. It is a good
Yeah.
movie. Yeah. Jack, what's yours?
So my number 6 is No Other Choice.
Okay.
Screen film, made by the same guys that made Parasite.
Okay. And did it live up
Um,
to like what they?
and it was directed very well. The main actor is the guy from Squid Games.
Okay.
The
No,
not
it's not.
the
Oh, yeah,
not.
okay. Like, not that guy.
Go ahead. No, it's not. Go ahead.
Not
Go
that
ahead.
guy.
The main
Argue,
guy?
argue with me. Argue
No,
with
I'm
me.
saying the main guy isn't
Did I
him.
say
That's what I
main
was
guy?
saying.
Did I say the main guy?
You were about to, so I thought you were
No,
about
I
to.
said the guy. I didn't say the main guy. I wasn't even
Are
done my sentence.
you
Go
talking
ahead.
about
Yeah.
like
The villain. You done? Okay.
the
Basically,
villain?
the guy, you know, the guy who plays the villain,
Yeah.
that dude. He's the main character in No Other Choice. And basically, what it's about is this guy, like the scene. Okay, so the movie starts off with this guy. He's barbecuing a big ass house. He's got 2 dogs, his wife, his 2 kids, and he's cooking eel, right? And his house is massive. You could tell this guy just loaded, right? I mean, at least by Korean standards, he looks like he's loaded, right? And basically, this guy's just working. His wife doesn't work. His kids are like, in school, whatever. And he has 2 dogs. And basically, he works at a paper place, and they do budget cuts, and they like lay off a bunch of people, and he's one of the people that gets laid off, right? And so basically, the beginning of the movie starts with him like basically he's like the man of the household, and he's like providing for everyone, right? And then he gets fired from his job, and he's like struggling to find work for like 13 months. So they basically the severance check that they got was supposed to last them because they basically were like, "Oh, are you gonna get a job in 3 months?" And he's like, "Yeah." So his severance check, they fucking like
Loaded it or something.
pretty much like ran through it in 3 months because they thought he was gonna get a job in 3 months. But like obviously that doesn't happen. So for 13 months he's like jobless, right? So basically what the movie's about is like how people have an identity that's like fully attached to their job, and once they no longer have that job, they don't have an identity outside of that. And so he was working in like the paper industry for 25 years, and he didn't have anything outside of that job. Like he went to the job, made money so that his family could like do whatever they wanted to do, right? And
Yeah.
so like basically he loses his job, and then you kind of see slowly like they gotta start like cutting back on things like tennis lessons, like things that like were a luxury, like their dogs, they have to get rid of them because they can't afford to feed them, right? And then like when it comes down to it, the last thing is his house. And he obviously doesn't want to get rid of his house because it's a house that he grew up in, and like he bought it for somebody when they moved out or whatever. And he like it's a whole like emotional attachment to the house, right?
Yeah.
And basically like it's kind of like a dark comedy because there's just scenes you're just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like it's just so funny. Like, but it's like not like I wasn't laughing out loud. I was just like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what is going on here, right? And it like undercuts like this, I guess, seriousness of what's going on. But basically, he's like trying to look for a job, not finding a job, and he's finding that everyone in the same field as him is all in the same boat, right? And so there's a new paper company that comes in, and they're basically looking for applicants as well. And so what he does is he's like, yo, how many people are gonna be applying for this job that are like better qualified than me? So he doesn't know. So he makes a fake paper company, right? And he's like, okay, he puts out a job ad, and then he sees everyone that applies
Yeah.
to that job to see who's better than him at the job, right? Like it's so fucking random. Like, what are you doing, right?
That's smart though.
It is smart, but he's fucking
But
like
it's-
jobless sitting at home, right? Like, anyways, so it's smart. And then he looks and he basically like narrows down the candidates and he looks that there's two guys that are more qualified than him for the position, right? And then there's like another like there's another company, or it's like there's no opening actually. Basically, this company has a position, and he's like, okay, if this guy was to get fired, could I fill this spot? And he's like, okay, two guys are better applicants than me. So he comes up with the bright idea of like, yo, if I just kill these guys, then they can apply,
Yeah.
and
the
then I
first
can
thing he
fucking get the
does.
job. So he fucking goes. He literally like basically starts planning this shit. Like he's putting in work. Like he's like he's like watching all these guys. He knows where they live because they send him resumes and shit, right? And basically like he's watching how each month like first guy lives, and then he's like, hey, I'm gonna kill this guy. So his dad, like main character's dad, was a Vietnam vet, right? So he has like an old Korean gun. So he takes that gun and then he's like, hey, I'm gonna kill this guy. And it's so like everything goes like how it's not supposed to. Like he shows up and he
course.
pretty much like shows up in because he's been watching this guy, so he knows what time he's home and shit, right? So he shows up with the guys, and it's like so sad because all these guys are him.
They're in the same boat. Yeah.
They're in the same boat as him. They're all him. Like they're all like we're I guess men of the household who were trying to provide for their families,
Yeah, I know.
and then they all got. And now they're all trying to like, but they're all in the same position. So he's kind of seeing himself in the people that he's basically trying to kill, right? Like he's
Does he have that realization?
not really. Like,
Oh.
kind of. The thing is, you kind of see it because he's following this one guy, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna like sneak into his house and kill him, right? So he sneaks in and he sees his wife is cheating on him with some random guy, and then he's like, oh fuck, and he just dips out, right? And then now he's starting to have that suspicion. Okay, like, is my wife gonna do the same thing,
Mm.
right? So then he shows up, like, anyways, shows up to kill this guy. He's wearing like three mitts, like oven mitts, a glove, and then he has the gun inside the three oven mitts. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot this guy, and he's gonna fucking not make a noise, right? And then he like cranks up the volume, and like I don't know why, like mid fucking thing where he's talking to the guy, he's like,
What's he doing?
I'm
He's
trying
gonna
to
do
show
it.
you.
He's gonna show us.
I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, he's like this, right? He's like this, and he starts taking the oven mitts off. He's taking all of them off, and I'm like, what the fuck was pointing them on if you were just gonna take them off? He takes them
Just
all
scare him.
off.
They just
He
scare the guy.
takes the gloves off, and so he's about to kill, like he's about to shoot the guy, and the buddy's wife comes or whatever, and then they get into a struggle, and he ends up shooting the guy just in the shoulder, and then like runs away, right? And as he's running away, the husband and wife get into beef, and she shoots the husband.
Word.
Bro, why are you ruining the whole movie? I'm confused.
This is a movie review. The movie review, bro.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to ruin the whole movie. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
So, but anyways,
Spoiler
the
alert, by the way.
huh?
Spoiler alert, by the way.
Yo, the whole thing is a spoiler, bro. If you're watching this, it's all spoilers. That's the expectation. But anyways, yeah, so he basically kind of goes through the motions of like killing and replacing or whatever, right? And he the entire time is like basically trying to provide for his family. And at the end of the day, he does succeed. Like he does get like what he wanted. But it's like he did so much to get this job where he's so replaceable. Right?
Yeah.
And it's like because everything was becoming automated. And he did all this for what? You know? And so like at the end he ended up like back at the point he was before, but like at any point in the future the same thing could happen again, and what's he gonna do? Like kill three more people? Like, and it's basically like a commentary on how desperate it is. Like it's a so the
Yeah.
director of the movie said it was a commentary on movies. It was a commentary on movies,
Actors.
how actors are desperate to get roles, and how AI is coming out and now it's taking roles from actors, or like scripts
Yeah.
are coming out that are being AI. So it's kind of
Mhm.
like a commentary on that.
It's a commentary on capitalism as well.
Yeah,
Like,
capitalism too.
yeah,
Yeah, capitalism too.
capitalism, and then how easy everyone's replaceable, and
Yeah.
identity thing you're talking about. So
Yeah, so I would give it a 7.5.
did you like Parasite?
That side is overhyped.
I thought it was overhyped.
But did you like it? That is this one.
I did.
Overhyped.
I thought it was directed very well. Like I liked the way it was directed. I liked the soundtrack. I liked yeah, I was underwhelmed. That's like the best way I could describe it. And that's not because of the movie, that's just because of the hype surrounding the movie. Yeah.
Um, yeah, let me get to mine. This is the top 5 now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got Sinners at 5, and they gave it a 9. I don't think that changed for Sinners. Um, I mean, like it dropped in terms of like I think it was like my top 3 before. Now it's my top 5. Um, I did get a chance to watch it again, and it stayed about the same. Like the issues I already had with it, with like the whole vampire thing, were still there. But I feel like just like how it was shot, how it was paced, the characters, the acting, like the music, like everything was just solid. Like there was just no and it was unique. Like this guy was trying to do something like different, and like you definitely felt that. And I feel like there wasn't really like a moment where you're just sitting there like, oh, like I'm tired of this movie or something. Like either way. Like there was always something happening that you were like invested in. And then like I'm not really like a too big of a Michael B. Jordan guy, but like just like playing like the two roles, he freaking killed that shit.
Yeah,
And
and you
no
could
one,
always tell the difference between the twins too.
and yeah, like what was it, like Smoke and I don't know the other one, but like the twins, they were like at one point you were really like, is this really one person acting like both, or does Michael B. Jordan have like another brother that like we don't know about, like because it was just that's how well it like he did it, right? And I don't know what tech they used to like merge that and make it feel so like organic, but like it was sick. Yeah,
Yep. Good
What was
points.
your rating?
9.
Michael E. Jordan.
No word. All right, card number 5.
5 is we just watched this movie, Marty Supreme at 5. I think I was
Wow.
talking to God that it might be not as good, but then I thought about it. I'm like, no,
It's
this
a
this
solid
movie
movie.
kind of hit it for me. Like it did all the things that kind of I enjoy in a movie. It was chaotic, and like I said, I'm a huge fan of Uncut Gems. Like I love that movie, and this is very it's like a light version of that, where it's chaotic and Timothy, man, he's on his way. Like
What's
how
your
he just
rating?
carried this entire movie. Sorry,
What's your rating?
I would probably say like a 9, like a eight, maybe 8.9, like 9, close to
5.
there, right?
That was a good
Like I said, it's
rating.
very fresh. It's very fresh, so it's like
That's a good rating.
um
It was like a seven and a
yeah,
half for
like
me.
the
Maybe 8.
yeah, like I said, yeah, the chaoticness of the movie was good, and the message at the end was really well done as well. Like he's a cocky little guy, does everything kind of he expects it, but he expects greatness from himself, right? So um. And the
I
Japanese
think
character was really, really well done. I think maybe Jochik got it
Endo.
higher than me, so maybe he'll talk about it a little more. But Japanese character was
Really?
really well done, Endo.
Yeah.
And then Gwyneth Paltrow fucking killed that role. Like, very not a major character, but like, she is, but like not a
Enough.
major screen time, but she killed it in every scene she had.
Held it
And
down.
then the Odessa, whatever her love interest was
Yeah.
pretty good in that movie too.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, no, I think he carried this movie really well done, and I think if it came out maybe 10, 15 years ago, it would have made a lot of money. So. It's just the state of the movies, but the original movie won't
Mhm.
make as much.
I
But
think like I think like what it had to say was really awesome. But I feel like there was times where like it just felt like this Marty guy was just Timothy. Like when he's naked in the hotel room with his like long coat on and just like on his bed, and it's like the first time he's calling Gwyneth Paltrow's character, and he just like wants her to come over to his like hotel room and stuff. That to me just felt like so like out of character because we don't really know who like Marty is outside of like a shoe salesman and stuff, and it just felt so like
really,
random.
he was always cocky. Like, I mean, that was like 30,
You guys
40
say
minutes
always
in the
talking,
I'll
movie.
but I
talk
was like,
about it. I'll talk about it.
Oh,
that's kind
I'll
of like
talk
the
about
big
it.
like I don't know if this is the other things. I don't know if this is based on like a real person or not, and if
I think
like
it is.
it
I told you
is.
it was. I think there was a video of him
and like the
actually
orange
playing in
balls
the
and
game.
stuff is something that like this guy like originated then. I don't know about
I don't know
that, but
about that. Yeah, like it's like basically like being in your early 20s, being like so confident I'm gonna make it, and
yeah,
reality kind of hits in after that. But
yeah. But to me, like when I saw that happening, it just like to me it just felt like Timothy Chalamet doing this, not actually like Marty's like the character that he's playing.
Do you know Timothy
mm,
Chalamet like that?
No, but
yeah,
it just
we're like,
no, just like the way that he presents himself in media. Like the way like you see him on like SNL or like whatever, like when you see interviews, like however
Mm.
he like holds himself, like it just felt like something that he would do, not like, something that this character would do. You know, that's
Oh,
kind of like
a good movie,
that was like
honestly,
the
and
only
he's
really
getting nominated,
like
so
one time that I felt that, to be honest. Like everything other than that, like it was fine. Like I can see why he wanted to like produce and make this movie though, because it's very much like how he holds himself up to the same standard of like
yeah,
greatness, and it's like something
yeah,
that like parallels with this character. So I was like, okay, this is like, makes sense.
yeah, 100%. Yeah, I can see that. He's on his path way to. He's like the next Leo to me. Like just how kind of movies he's doing and everything.
No, he's a
So
phenomenal actor.
Yeah,
he is. Yeah. So the top five, I think that's pretty good for me. It's like it's very fresh, so maybe that's
yeah.
a little higher, but yeah.
That's why I was scared of like I need to think about my rating about it a little bit longer too, because I thought about it like a couple days after just to like where I wanted it, but I think it kind of sits around like the 8 for me, like 7.5 to 8
Yeah.
range.
I
It's
think the
hard.
opening scene with the score, the Young Forever, that just hit. I'm like, wow. I'm
But
like entering
you turned
another
over to me like
universe.
no way they're playing this like
Yeah, I
what?
was like,
And
whoa,
I was like
this is
honestly,
dope.
where like when's like the last
That
time
was a
you would have
crazy first scene, by the way.
Yeah, it was, right? Like
the sperm
like
race?
the
Yeah,
universe.
like what the
Yeah, yeah.
fuck?
Like the movie like
Anyway,
environment was created so well, like so fast, and it's like, yo, shit, I'm like, in this world already, you know? So that
And
was really dope.
you're entertained the whole way through for like given what
Yeah.
the movie it is. Like
mm.
you don't think you'd care about like a ping pong player, to be honest.
But to be fair, like they didn't really middle of the movie, all middle of it, it's not even about ping pong at all. It's just
Not at
about
all.
him getting to that tournament, really.
Not
It's
at
like
all.
the pursuit of his
Yeah,
how persuasive and the press bro.
exactly.
Yeah, so that's what I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys can go.
For my fifth spot, I did Chainsaw Man, the Rize arc.
Okay. Yeah, real.
It was really good. Like Jochik said in our one anime pod, the fucking score.
Yeah.
What's it called
Insane.
again? Oh, the
The
pool
timing
one
on it was
In the
sick.
pool.
in the pool.
In the
Fuck,
pool.
man,
Ensuke Ushio.
that shit was beautiful. The animation
Yeah,
was clean.
so clean.
I'm at like a point where I'm like, yo, maybe every arc for Chainsaw Man moving forward should just be a movie.
It'd be a movie, right?
They're all
I
very
feel-
fast paced. They're all like
yeah.
they could fit the movie sort of standard, like with like each arc is kind of contained within itself to an extent. So I'm with it if they move forward with just like movies. That this was done really well, and I feel like
I agree.
particularly considering the first season of the anime compared to this, like yes, the first season was good, but I feel like this kind of itched like that Chainsaw Man feeling that people wanted out of the first season. So I think this was like a really good like sort of reinvention for what Chainsaw Man anime is going to be moving forward as well.
I felt like it continued like the same vibes that you were getting from the anime, like really well. Like obviously, like the pacing and everything starts getting like faster as we start heading deeper into Chainsaw Man, and maybe that's why like I guess like manga readers when they like going back to season one, it's like this maybe not doesn't feel as like impactful.
I think it's because in season one they were picking like a lot more cinematic type of shots, but in like
But
the
that's how it feels
movie,
when you're reading it. There's shots that like Fujimoto does that you're like this doesn't this and that's like one of the best things about Chainsaw Man is that it doesn't feel like an anime movie. It feels like an actual cinematic like live action movie that was like shot like it feels like it was shot like that.
not
You
always
know?
though. There are
Not
times where
always, but there are
it's just
times
like just chaotic shit on a page, and you just like that's like the essence
yeah.
of Chainsaw Man, where it's just like shit on a page and you just fucking deal with it.
But in terms of like uniqueness, like I know like I'm probably not the only one that like I really like when they do like that cinematic stuff because
Like
you don't see that.
what I could best describe is I feel like in this movie they kind of adapted the pages of the manga a little bit more one to one than what season one did.
Okay. Like I know like one of the scenes like right at the beginning when they I talked to Josh about it already, but like when they do like Denji's waking up and you have the close up of the table and then it blurs the table
Oh
and
yeah,
then
they love
it
that shit.
focuses
Yeah,
on Denji.
yeah,
Like that you don't see that like that's something that you'd see in a movie. That's not something you'd see in like an anime movie, right?
yeah.
100%.
When you see things like
But I feel
that, like
like you when you do like a mixture of it rather than leaning all the way into it, which I feel like season one did. It was just leaning
mm,
all the way into it. You're not kind of like adapting one to one cut what, and like that's what people want at the end of the day. It's like the same thing when
yeah,
you're watching
that's
like
fair.
I don't know if like there's like a cool panel in like One Piece, you're gonna expect that in the anime too. And then if they
Yeah, of
butchered
course.
it in the anime, you're gonna be what the fuck, man.
That's fair. I think for me, it was more like the fact that he's like pushing that barrier and like crossing genres or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
and like doing something different with it. Like I really like that. Like that for me changed my mind. Like it just hit more for that. And then but yeah, other than that, like yeah, the movie was good. The movie was solid. Did you rate it?
Fantastic.
It was a 8.8.
Yeah, my next movie is Homebound.
Never heard of this.
Movie.
It's it's a Hindi movie that came out earlier this year. It takes place in COVID, and it's basically just like about how like one aspect is how the Indian job market was affected during COVID because factories were shut down, so people weren't making money, so they weren't being able to provide. The other aspect that it really touches on really well is the caste system in India.
Okay.
Yeah, and how what like that determines your success in life, right? And I feel like for at least for us, most of us who were born in Canada, we don't really see that too much, and it did a really good job of showing that aspect to someone who didn't really experience that, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, it's an emotional movie for sure. I think I would give it probably like a 7.7.
7.7. Okay.
I'll check it out.
Yeah.
You are you saying like with like the real world like implications of it? It's like because of how much it like I guess like showed you like
Yeah, no, because
it's like
it takes place, bro. It takes place in 2020,
oh the
right?
hell
Which is not that long ago.
yeah, but
During COVID,
there's still cast system like review like
and
things
it's a
being revealed.
very prevalent, and it's very
Okay.
prevalent.
Oh,
Like that's
okay.
what I mean. Like you're like, oh shit, I didn't know it was like this.
Oh,
You
okay.
know?
I thought it was like more like
Yeah.
a period piece thing or
Nope,
something.
no. It's literally takes place in 2020. Like
Okay.
Corona, the coronavirus is like a
In the
something's going
movie.
on in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Damn, dude. Okay.
Mm.
For my top 4, what do I have here? One second. I got How to Train Your Dragon. And it used to be a 9.5. It's a 9 now. Yeah, that's about it. Like not much to say. Like we talked about it before.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
we
yeah.
had that whole conversation about it before, but like I put it where it should be. And
Right.
it's good. I don't know. I'm not like the biggest like Disney Pixar like type of guy, so like
You have it as your 4th movie, so it's
I
pretty
know,
high.
but that's what like it's still a solid movie, but I'm like, for someone like you or like whoever like when they see remakes of like childhood movies, they're like really just like they eat it up, right?
Well, my
So
next
I'm
question
That's not
is
true.
Lilo and Stitch in
No,
there?
it's honestly it's only like
Lilo and Stitch
I'm
is
not no. It's
Lilo
just
and Stitch
this
is
is
like my 12th movie, I think. It's like it's an 8.
Was it not in your
that
top
dropped like
5?
crazy.
It was not in my top 5. I was
Oh,
just advocating for it
okay,
because
okay.
Joachik had it so low. So
Okay.
I was just playing, both sides of it.
You had Lilo Switch top 5, didn't you, in the
No, no.
video?
That's what
I
I
didn't even
thought,
have it
Oh,
in
but
you
my
yeah,
did.
no, no, I had it.
It was Jochik.
Oh, okay.
No. But yeah, like How to Train Your Dragon, like it was good. Like I did watch it again, but it was just like
It's just a good
there's nothing
movie.
against
It's hard to
yeah,
really like
yeah. And it's
knock
kind
it
of like
other
my
than like
same
too much one-to-one with like the animated
exactly.
one. But
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
it's like,
Like
is that a
however you felt
positive? Is that a
watching the
negative? Like
animated
what is
is
it?
how you feel about watching the live action. So it's like there's nothing really like if whatever issues you would have had with the live action, it would be the
I
same issues
oddly
you would have.
enough like the live action more than the animated one.
Really?
Yeah, I just
What's
thought
wrong?
Wow.
It
I
has
just
more time
thought
to
like the
breathe.
visuals of like that they showed in the live action were better. Like obviously it's supposed to be live action, so it's like wow, that's fucking sick. Like imagine sitting on a dragon just fucking flying through those like fucking land and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And for me, I also had it at a 4,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you rate it?
I rated it a 9 as well.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, what about you, Karen?
Number 4. Wait,
Wait,
you
we'll
guys are
let
good,
Karan
right?
go.
No, Karn,
Oh,
sorry, my
I
fault.
haven't. Yeah, number 4 for me is Sentimental Value. I know probably none of you guys have seen that movie, but it's a Norwegian slash English movie.
I'm writing it down.
Stellan Skarsgård is the main guy, right?
Yeah.
He's like the dad, and then he has 2 daughters. Like he's like a movie film guy, director, and it's like he has 2 daughters, and basically it's like a trauma based, like meaning like he's trying to reconnect with his daughters essentially, and basically he's trying to make a movie like with like about their life kind of thing. So it's just like reconnecting with that, and then it's a more emotional film, but great acting, great score. But I just watched it because like it's gonna be nominated for Oscars, so I'm like, let me just watch these Oscar movies. But this was it was pretty well done. Really, sorry, really well done. How it was. So Jar Jar kind of stole
What's
the
it
show.
about?
So
Yeah,
he's
so
reconnecting
like
with his
it's
daughters.
yeah, like he's like a really famous whatever, like a director. Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
director, and then he's kind of not really in their daughters' lives because of that. He's out and about in this
Okay.
early
Yeah,
childhood, and
yeah.
he's trying to reconnect with them, and it's just whole movie's kind of about that. I don't want to ruin too much of it. Maybe you guys will
Word,
check
word,
it out. So,
word, word.
You rating it a 9?
like a 9.2,
9.2?
like 9.1. Yeah.
Like what about the movie makes you like what part of like I guess reconnecting with his daughters is something that like hit home for you or something?
I guess not really hit home. I mean, I didn't have that personal experience, but I guess just connecting with their parents, and then like I think one of his daughters is like an actor itself, herself, and plays. He's trying to like impress her dad, and then the other daughter is just like having a normal life. So it's like they're two had different pathways, but and they meet. Not, but it's just a question personally, nothing really.
Yeah.
But that's kind of how the movie does it really well, where it's like I don't have any personal connection with my parents or anything like that, but I can feel their bond, I guess, trying to build. I don't know.
Like does it
To
go to
explain.
show like how like difficult it is to actually be a parent when you have to juggle like three,
100%.
four different
Oh,
things or
well,
whatever?
100% with the yeah, exactly. I guess yeah, because if you have a parent who's working a lot, maybe you can feel that a little more, but um yeah.
Okay. Jack?
So it was number four, right?
Or
My number four is F1.
Okay. And what's your rating?
Solid movie. My rating did drop for this movie. I would probably give it a 7.9.
Did you watch it again or you're just looking back?
Looking back.
Yeah. Sure. Um, anything else to add to it, or that's it? It's
Nah,
just
we've talked about it
we
enough.
talked about it enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, my top three. I'm doing one battle after another at 9.2. Um, it's hard to argue like anything below a 9. I feel like it's just so well done. Um, like we did already like address it before, where like it feels like a classic, and it feels like hopefully maybe like Leo actually gets something for this movie. Like we'll see.
he will. Oh, I mean, Leo has an Oscar, but he will be nominated for sure. I think it'll be between him and Timothy. Like
I just felt like it just felt so genuinely funny to me, like throughout the
yeah,
whole way
for
through. And
sure.
like the only other time I felt that I've said it for a few movies now, more recently than like before, but like I think Honora and like Friendship is like the only other time I felt this, where like it wasn't all three movies have three like different types of comedy, but like the comedy in this movie felt like genuine and natural versus like the way they lined up some of the funny stuff, like just Leo doing funny shit, like that you're just not
Yeah,
like him being just high as a kite and just
Mhm.
like not actually being a functioning father and stuff. Like it's just there are things that just kind of like you just watch it happen. Like I guess it's more like their body language and stuff too. Like it's just funny, and then obviously like the overall movie itself, like I feel like it had a bit of everything.
yeah, for sure. Like
We
it
have
was like
adventure, full of
like
action.
a dad trying to get his daughter back, really, essentially.
Yeah,
That's the second half of the movie versus like blowing shit up. So it's like
yeah,
it gives you everything. I think every movie guy can watch this and take something from it. So
yeah, yeah. Top three.
my third one is I think I had it number one in my mid-year, but Sorry Baby. I think I told you about to watch
Yeah,
this.
yeah. But you've been telling me to watch it. I didn't get any
Check it
time to watch.
out. Yeah, that's fine. I think yeah, it's a great movie. The main actress, um, directed it and leads it. I think she even wrote it. So like she's doing like everything. So which I find that really impressive. And like I said, this is also funny in a weird way too. So I have like a type of movie, I guess, comedy, but it's like it's very serious. Like she gets like sexually assaulted by her teacher and stuff. So it's kind of that, but then how she's dealing with it essentially. Yeah, short movie, hour and a half, I think, and just gives you everything. It's like the ups and downs are really, really well done. So I should check
Like
this movie
the
out.
trauma and stuff that she went through.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, yeah. It
What's your
looks that
rating?
yeah, that sentimental value was like 9.1 or something. This is probably the same. I think my
Okay.
number one is probably like a 10. So this, yeah, I have to hold back. Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
Victor.
My third spot, I have One of Them Days at a
Okay.
9 out
That
of
was
10.
your top
You love
one
that
or two
movie, eh?
before, no?
It was my top 2, I think. I
Okay.
think it was my top 2.
I think you had Sinners at one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, in the mid-year, it was a good movie. The comedy was good. It was
Yeah.
kind of like a Friday type of movie. So
Yeah.
if like you guys have seen that, you guys can kind of get
Yeah.
an idea of what it's like. Seeing that type of a movie in like 2025 was like good, and like it didn't feel like I say that it's like a Friday, but it's like it didn't feel like it was like a one-to-one rip or anything like
Like its
that.
own
Like you
thing.
can sit there, yeah, you can sit there and enjoy it. Like it's like its own thing.
Yeah.
The characters were good. Kiki Palmer, she was good. SZA was good. Yeah, I mean, it was just overall a good movie. It was funny. I didn't expect
Mhm.
anything of it,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
probably
I
why.
was
If you don't
surprised.
expect anything from a movie, it goes up.
That's true. I
You
mean,
like?
I was expecting not to like it honestly when I was going in because I didn't like want to go watch it, but my girl wanted to go watch it, and then
Mhm.
yeah, it's like damn, it's actually a
Okay.
good movie.
I need to watch it.
You should, yeah,
Yeah. No, I wrote it down. There's like 3, 4 movies I'll watch.
nice.
Go, Jack.
So my number 3 is Durandar.
Word.
First of
Hindi
all,
movie.
first of all, when
Word.
did you watch this? And like, you watch it in theaters?
Okay, so let me explain. First of all,
Got
I
on
didn't
a
even know about this
Bollywood
movie.
rip, bro.
I didn't know about this movie. And for a reference, the last Bollywood movie I watched was 2014.
So you just
Okay.
knocked them out
What?
this
There's
year.
no
Yeah.
way.
Yep.
You haven't watched a
Yep.
Bollywood movie in 11 years.
Nope.
Like a
It's
new
not.
movie.
I
Not a,
mean, I
like
don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
I've
like a
seen.
new
I don't think
movie.
I've seen a new Bollywood movie in like fuck longer than that.
it's been I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah. Like the last one I watched
you didn't
was
watch
War.
Donkey?
I watched War 1.
You didn't watch Donkey?
You guys should watch RRR,
Did I
man.
watch
I know that.
did I watch that
I
one?
know,
I don't
I
know
know
if
you
I
guys know
watched that
about
one.
that movie, right?
Yeah, yeah, no,
RRR.
I
No, I
know
know
I know you
about
know
it.
about
Yeah,
that
yeah,
movie.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
never watched it.
So
That
anyways,
movie is unreal. Anyways,
I haven't watched for preference. I haven't watched a Bollywood movie in like a really long time. And I had a buddy of mine be like, "Yo, I'm gonna go watch the movie. You want to come with me?" Right? I had zero idea what the movie was about. I know who was in the movie. I was just like, "Sure." I went into the movie blind. It's 3.5 hours long, and the movie's format is like Zack Snyder Justice League cut, where
Hmm.
it's chapter by chapter.
Can't get a podcast without him being mentioned.
yeah,
She-
fuck.
It's a chapter, yeah. So it's a chapter by chapter, and
When you
the
know greatness,
movie. So
man. When you know
so hold on.
God's
blueprint is
blessing.
blueprint.
Okay, so
Blueprint.
the movie is very much a India versus Pakistan movie. Okay, relax, bro. It's not that deep. The movie is very much an India versus Pakistan movie, and it's very much like paints Pakistan as the enemies. But it
Nothing
is
new.
no, yeah, that is not new, right? That's something that happened all the time. And the person I went to go watch it with, they were like, "Yeah, I've seen like movies with this theme like dime a dozen in India." What this movie did different though was it was based off real timeline events that happened in India. So like different like terrorist attacks that were happening, different bombings, and it used real footage from those bombings in the movie.
Damn.
And it also released an audio of them trying to negotiate with the terrorists to like get rid to like release hostages. Right? Like it's like there's like a scene where the guy's talking to one of the hostages who's like an American or I don't know, right? They're speaking to them in English, and then in Hindi, the person's saying like, "Yo, like just tell her that, and then we'll just shoot her in the head after."
Damn.
And it's the actual audio, right?
Yeah.
So the movie's 3.5 hours long. It was very engaging. The soundtrack, fire, bro. They had Diljit song with Hanuman Kind. Like it was fucking insane.
Yeah.
And they took like a Chamkila song, remixed it. Like it was fire, right? There was no actual like there was maybe two actual like music. You know, like Bollywood movies have like
Yeah,
scenes where they do like
yeah.
musical
The
dance.
dance.
There was
Yeah.
maybe two scenes you could say, or instances where that happened, but it was like in the background. Like it wasn't um like the main thing where it was like actual dance number or whatever.
Okay.
It was like the dancing or whatever was happening, and then the actual scene was like somewhere else, and that was just happening in the background. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
That's interesting.
yeah, I went in blind. It blew my expectations on what I expected from a Bollywood movie because I was like, oh, they're usually
We're all
not like
trash
this.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm like they don't have soundtracks. You know what I mean? Like they're not like this,
Hmm.
right? And the other thing I just want to touch on was like buddy that went with. He was like he grew up in India, right? And he was like this. The movie kind of portrayed how it was growing up in India at the time. Like you had nothing but fear. And at the
Mm.
era that it was like they were kind of doing it, it was like around like 2001, or especially around like 2007, 2008. There was like a series of like multiple
Yeah, the
like bombings
Mumbai
and stuff,
bombings.
a lot of stuff that was happening, and he was saying like basically yo people were like everyone was on edge, everyone was like paranoid because like it was like, happening so often. So like just a brief synopsis, the movie is about a spy who infiltrates a Pakistani gang,
Okay.
and it's a part one to a part two movie.
Oh damn.
And you know how much I don't like part
No,
movies.
you don't. You hate that
Like I
shit.
dislike part movies a lot because I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? This movie holds up as just a part one. Like it has a climax, it has an end. Like there's no need for you to watch a part two because you're satisfied with what happens in the movie.
Okay.
I would rate it like an 8.1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real. Damn. That's gotta put it on the list.
No,
My
I'm
num
gonna watch this one that has a good quality like on my
You rip it.
IPTV box,
Yeah, you're gonna rip it.
and I'll
Yeah.
watch it.
And I watched it in
Um,
theaters, so
Yeah.
my number two is Predator Badlands at
Mm.
9.2.
Mhm.
What can I say,
Two
man?
Predator movies.
What
What does
can
the
you
movie
say, dude?
what does the movie not do, bro? Like,
That's crazy. I wonder what your number one is.
bro,
I
If
know.
what did the
We
movie
know
not
his
do?
number
Like,
one. It
huh?
hasn't changed. I know his number one. Same one.
Yeah, no, Predator Badlands, like, I think just seeing a predator as the protagonist, I think that was really cool. And I said it with the Killer of Killers, where like that was like a taste of like, what is the predator home planet, like what are they kind of like, but no, it wasn't like enough. Like you didn't really see, like it was still too like the regular predator formula. It wasn't anything like too different from it besides it being animated and having like three different like storylines converge and stuff. But like in this one, you really felt that culture. Like the main character has to kind of like in his own right like take down like some type of like creature to like become a full-fledged predator and actually call himself like and actually be like like I'm like my jack down type of thing, like I'm like part of the clan. Like
Yeah, the
but like
initiation. Yeah,
yeah,
he
like
had to
you
prove
actually
himself.
he actually has to kind of like go through that. And I feel like the whole way through, it's fun, it's adventurous, and he's learning from the things around him, and it kind of shows you how adaptive predators actually are. And he's doing a lot of this without any of like the tech that they normally have. So he's actually by the end of the movie, he's creating and weaponizing himself based on what the planet has. And so it's like to me that for me it's like what made these guys the apex predator to the point that they're like going after other apex predators off different planets, right? So it's like this kind of shows you like what this guy's capable of. And like he's getting like the whole time like his dad's like dissing this guy, like his dad wanted to kill him, but his older brother is like nah, like he has potential. And he's like, bro, this guy's like a runt of the family, like he can't do shit. And then even goes to a point where like the brother like dies for him, for the main character.
Spoiler
And
alert.
then just so yeah, it's a spoiler, yeah, but like
Bro, wait, we can't spoil every movie.
but
we're
like
spoiling every movie.
I mean that's at the beginning of the movie, so
Why?
it's not like a big deal because but that's like the whole like that's what launches him onto this. And he kind of has that like in the back of his mind like yo, like I need to do this for my brother type of thing. And like I need to like so it's like his death wasn't in vain. And then like and then by at the end you have like a full circle moment when he comes back at the end of the whole movie to his home planet. And then he's like like top dog, and he's like just fucking murks out his dad 'cause he's like bitch, like you thought I couldn't do this shit, like I'm back, I got all this shit. And then because they usually get like their trophies and shit from like whatever they, yeah. So like, and then also for the first time, I guess canon wise, they're actually bringing in parts of Alien into the franchise. So like, Wayland Industries is like the industry that like does all the alien stuff, and there's like a robot, kind of like the cyborg from Alien Romulus. It's a girl though, and she's part of his adventure, and she's from Wayland Industries, and she's trying to bring back the predator that he's hunting. She's trying to bring it back for them to study.
Wait, is
So
this
it's
the
like it's,
first canon like mixture?
yeah, because technically Alien versus Predator, like
Oh, the
That wasn't
those
canon, right?
show.
that's not canon. Alien versus
Yeah,
Predator and Alien versus Predator 2, those were not canon. So like, I think this is like the first time they've actually like started to merge them together.
that's cool.
Yeah, yeah, a solid
You
movie.
guys both haven't seen this?
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Okay,
I haven't seen it either.
very good. It's a good time, like you're saying.
Yeah.
If you like Predator, I don't know.
It was my favorite Predator movie, like easily.
What was your rating you got?
9.2.
Okay, word.
Pardon?
My second one is Hamnet.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys
yeah,
heard
watched
this movie. Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Fuck. Watched it in theaters, and like I said, this was another movie where I heard people crying, and it was generally very, very sad. Like it's
Yo,
a
you
very
just see the people
movie about
around you
grief.
crying, and you're like, yo, I'm gonna bump this up
Yeah.
by like a couple.
Yeah,
Like,
Well,
yeah.
no, but it's no. This was it does like add to him. Like okay, it's touching people in ways that maybe.
it didn't hit for you,
I
but
mean,
it does.
Yo,
yeah.
I tried to watch this movie, but no theater near me was playing it.
Oh, really?
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't have time to
Cineplex.
watch it, man. It was either I
Yeah, I
tried
didn't have
watching
time either.
Avatar or I tried watching Hamnet, and then I was like,
Hmm.
everyone's gonna watch Avatar because like like I want to see like if it actually holds up.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, the movie is. I think maybe you guys know the synopsis is basically Shakespeare, very
He's
young.
trying to
Like I didn't. Sorry.
he's trying to make Hamlet, right?
Yeah, essentially. But I don't know about you guys. We don't really know too much about his personal life. Like, yeah, we know he wrote a couple things, like the famous
Yeah.
texts and stuff. But yeah, so that was pretty cool seeing kind of his little life into in theaters. And yeah, and then the actress is really, really she killed it. Like I think she will hands down win the Best Actress award. The favorite for it right now, at least.
So
And yeah, just movie
is
about
his own
grief,
like
really. Right?
tragic or something?
But
Yeah.
yeah, they
Yeah.
they lose their son.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, that is very. They lose the spoiler. Sorry, they lose
They
their
lose their
son.
spoiler.
And and it's
That's
him
the worst,
making
bro.
Hamlet. I think they're very intertwined words.
Yeah.
And then she watches, and she's like despising him because he wasn't there when he died, like, his boy. He was working in London and stuff. And then she comes and watches the play, and that's like the climax of the movie, and like kind of come to life. Like he made something that everyone will, experience and stuff for their son, kind of thing. So that's the
Mm.
whole movie. Really well
What do
shot,
you
done. Score was really good. Awesome. Like, I was
what do you
just
rate it?
really impressed with the actress. Yeah, a rating, I don't know, like 9.3, 9.2 or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been wanting to watch this. Like the minute you told me it's like sad and like people are actually
Mm.
crying and stuff, I was like, okay, like I want to see this. Like I want to see
Yeah,
how.
it'd
Yeah,
be a
you
tough
tragedy
second
horror.
watch. It'd be a tough second watch, but
Did you say?
definitely.
You
Right?
tragedy horror.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally, man.
I know that's exactly why he's like, oh.
Well, he's like, yo, like, you take a girl to it, she'll cry for sure. And I was like, okay, like now I want
You
to see.
will. Oh, you will. And obviously, if you have children, you'll feel it a little more too. But
Uh,
that's my number two.
My number 2 spot, F1.
You didn't watch it, right?
Okay.
No, I didn't watch it.
yeah.
Our mid-year.
It was good though.
Solid
It was
choice.
good. It was really
Solid
good. The soundtrack was solid. The action, like in terms of like the cars, the
Hans
sequences,
Zimmer.
everything, it was done well.
Real shit.
Well, like you guys said,
Yeah.
like it does take like notes from Top Gun Maverick, but I didn't quite like. It didn't knock it for me per se.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I mean, I was
I
a
think
big
for me,
fan of Maverick anyway, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same
what's
director,
your
so it
rating?
makes sense. He would
Yeah.
do that. So
I love Maverick.
What's your rating for the movie?
I give it a 9.
9? Okay, word. Solid rating.
Did you like this more than Maverick?
No, I think I
Yeah.
like Top Gun
I'm
Maverick
like,
more.
you watch in theaters, Maverick?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that was the first movie after COVID that I'm like everyone went to, right? And
Yeah.
great, what a movie it was in theaters. Fuck. So,
My number two is Marty Supreme.
Um,
yeah.
This was a fantastic film, guys. Like,
how do you
I
feel
know
about
you guys kind of didn't really touch it. Like, I mean, I don't know if you guys caught it or not. Bro, the movie's fully about narcissism,
it is
right?
blatantly.
Like he's fully like basically using anyone to his advantage because he thinks he's like a God-given talent and he thinks he's amazing.
Yeah,
And at the end, it's for nothing.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah. So you're as a viewer, you're captivated by his motivations. You're like, first you're rooting for him,
He's
right? Then
overconfident.
but like first you're rooting for him, and then you're like, yo, fuck
Start
this
hating
guy.
him. Yeah,
Yeah, and that's kind of how it is. Like
I didn't
we
like
as a
him.
viewer,
Yeah,
because we're seeing the narcissism, people in his life are not seeing the narcissism. They're
yeah.
all rooting for him, right?
Oh,
And so they all
Kevin
just kind of
O'Leary
get
does.
trapped. No, yeah, Kevin O'Leary, yeah. But like they don't see the narcissism other than I forgot her name, the actress, the one who plays Kay, right?
Vanessa?
She
Like,
Gwyneth,
yeah. No. What's the other one's name? Gwyneth.
yeah,
Paltrow.
Gwyneth
Uh,
Paltrow.
yeah, she's the only one that calls him out on his bullshit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And
She's
so
the
you're
one who
kind of
gives
like,
him the
yo,
necklace. I'm trying to give him the
yeah, I know,
necklace.
but she
But she just called
calls
him
him
out on
out.
it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and you know how you were saying, yo, I didn't understand the scene why he's calling her, right? You were literally mentioned like the Marty Supreme.
I'm saying it felt more like Timothy Chalamet than it did like the character.
No, it worked perfectly with the character because the scene, he's like, yo, he's very much like everybody look at me, I'm amazing. Right?
Yeah,
That's his whole character. And anytime something that doesn't go his way, he like gets pissed off, right?
yeah,
So he's having an interview, they view the actress, and he's like, fuck, who's this person taking the spotlight from me? I need to now like basically take something from this person because they took something from me. So then his goal became to like
I see.
fuck this person. Do you know what I
Okay.
mean? And any time he like basically would never apologize in the movie. He never basically said sorry.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, I should apologize. But he never
He just
said like I'm
made some
sorry.
fucking excuses and shit, like
No,
lies
he
and
never said I'm sorry. And he
yeah,
always like his attitude towards you depended on what you could give him.
yeah,
Right? Like she gives him the necklace, immediately he's like, oh my god, I love you.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right? Same
And he's
with
like,
his,
he's like ready to hump her into the earth, bro.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Same with the girl. Like same with the girl who
Yeah,
Odessa's character,
like he's
right?
just using everyone around him. Like that's it.
I know that's what I mean, and his whole thing is like it's basically just like a case study on narcissism, right? And I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this is fantastic.
I
Like this
know.
is showing you exactly like how it is.
Well, that was like very like in your face. I thought like the one thing that I kind of like commended it for was like kind of like seeing like what people will do in the pursuit of like their dream. Like
That's what I was
and
thinking.
they're
Because
taking it
you're
to the
early
extent of,
20s.
to the extent that he's
Yes.
being like very narcissistic about it, which
Yeah,
is like and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
the way of doing it. But like some people are like that where they want it so bad that they're like normally he wouldn't want to like use someone for that thing and like because at the beginning
You don't
he
know that
wasn't
though.
using like people the way he started using them eventually because like, it was like as the
Eh,
situation got worse he was more and more like yo like let me
nah,
use you more. I care less
I
about
think
how I'm using you, you know,
I think
like
he was
he was
using
more
them
like
from he was using them from the beginning, bro. It just became more obvious to the viewer as the movie went along.
yeah, that's fair.
Like
I don't know.
first of all,
I didn't feel the
Tyler the
narcissism
creator,
part of it, to be honest, but I
you don't
can
agree with
see
that,
that.
You see
or you
that
don't see it?
I
instantly.
just didn't see it that as I didn't see him as a narcissist as a
No,
complete thing. Like I
100%
didn't
you
think
did.
he was
Case that was a case
trying to
fucking
use
study,
everyone like
bro.
that. He was just
It was
like
literally a case study, bro.
ends like justifies the means kind of like yo like I need to do this. I will just get it done no matter what kind
No,
of
but
thing.
like him being like a
No, but like
narcissism is like
what?
he's so self-centered, he doesn't care about anyone else. He's just trying to use
Yeah,
them for his gain. And he's doing that
exactly,
the whole way through.
Yeah.
Like
And
exactly.
yo, the movie, the actress thing, I think it was more so not the attention thing at all. I think it was like more something like, oh, she's the biggest one. Let me try to just like I can't have her, maybe I can just have her kind of thing. You know what I mean?
But
Like
again,
you're
it
saying
plays.
she's still in the limelight. I don't know. I didn't see
Yeah,
that
like
part. But
I'm telling like if she didn't like when he was getting his interview for like the world stage, which is basically his fame
yeah,
moment, if their attention didn't divert to her, he would have never clocked her.
yeah.
Right? He
that's
would have never
true.
been like, "Oh, who is this person? Who am I gonna why?" And you know what I mean? So it's only because it happened at that moment, right? Like, and then
Plus like
also
see the way he lashes out when shit doesn't go his way.
Exactly.
crazy
That's
how
textbook
like,
narcissism, bro. Like the way he's not lashing
I'm
out,
curious to
and
see if
then
that's what
he's
they
so
tended to do
manipulative,
because I don't
bro.
know
Like
if that's what they tended to do even.
he's
I'm
he's
curious.
very manipulative. Like that's what he's
Yeah.
doing, and there's only a handful of characters in the movie that are like, calling him out on his bullshit, right? And like Tyler the Creator was great. His acting was great.
yeah, like,
Yeah, he's great in the movie.
it's all yeah.
Um, but I like the final scene where he's playing against Endo,
Yeah.
right? That
The
scene, the
ping pong
soundtrack.
sequence, the
Yeah. Okay. So
sequence,
first of all, I love
dude.
ping pong, so I'm biased, right?
Yeah.
I love ping pong. So I was watching the movie. I was watching that scene, and my heart was racing because I was like, "Yo, is he gonna win? Is he gonna lose?"
And then he
Because I'm
died,
like,
and
and
then he
I
killed
was like,
him.
because I'm like both ways it makes sense storyline wise. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm at a crossroads because sometimes you can watch a movie and predict, okay, but he's gonna win, but he's gonna lose,
Yeah.
right? But because of the way the storyline was going, I was like, okay, it could happen. Anything could happen. Anyways, I give it 8.5. Go on, Jagad. Top one.
Top one.
Bring her back.
Yeah, yeah. I was like,
Actually,
Bring Her
bro,
Back
that's
is a
fun.
9.3.
That is fucked.
That's
Nothing,
fun.
nothing changed about it. Like it's just,
It was a good movie.
I don't know. I love the movie, man. Like, bro, I want to buy the movie, but they
Josh,
don't
have you
have a
seen it?
steelbook. But like,
Okay. Karn, have you seen it?
I don't know. It's just,
Okay.
I'm not a horror
Ours
guy,
not
so
gonna
I
watch
would.
it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna
He's
gonna
not a
watch
horror movie guy.
it.
I don't know. I don't know. Like, I can't say anything different that I didn't already say like during our
Yeah,
mid-year. So
Yeah,
yeah.
fair.
It did something different. Are you done?
yeah, I've had
Yeah,
people watch
mine.
it though. I will say that I've had people watch it like as much as I've been hyping it up, and they've watched
Mhm.
it and they come out like, yo, what the fuck is this movie? Like in a good way. Like just like they didn't expect these things, and also just the way that everything went down is like just as good as like as I was like talking about.
Yeah, so no, that's a. I mean, I'm personally not gonna watch it, but I'm sure Josh, maybe you should watch it.
Bro, I'll watch Hamnet if you watch this.
He's not
Oh,
gonna watch
man.
it. He's not gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'll just
Top one.
quickly go through. My number one is One Battle After Another. I think we've all said it. I loved
10 out
it
of 10.
as we were watching it. I will love it for a long time.
Bro, I think he
Great
didn't even
movie.
let like a second breathe, and we're out of the theater, and he's already like, this shit's like goated. Like,
But I'm like, this is probably gonna be my favorite movie of the year because
yeah,
I loved
yeah.
it as we were watching it, right? So
Yeah.
not much to say. I think this should win Best Picture, and I think it will. Best Director, it'll win, and yeah, it'd be just a huge Oscar presence. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's my number one. Great movie. Like I said, it was hard, man. Like if you
Fun
see
movie.
my 10 to 20, like 11 to 20, that's still like loaded too. So great
Yeah.
movie here.
My number one also hasn't changed. Sinners.
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
At
I'm
9.3.
curious to see if that will get nominated as best movie, I
It's so
think that'd be
crazy.
controversial.
'Cause,
Like if it doesn't, it'll be a big deal where it's like, oh, kind of thing.
like
But
Karn had
Yeah.
Sinners at
it'll be
like 9,
interesting.
10. I had Sinners at like 4 or 5, and then you have Sinners at 1. Like that's like the discrepancy is kind of crazy for that. Even with like F1, it's like that too. And then like
That won't even make my top 10.
yeah,
Top 15, I think it was. But anyways, yeah. No, Sinners is number one is, I mean, it's fair. I mean, I can't argue it. But
did you watch it again by
So-
any chance?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
logic.
Top one. You already know.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Chainsaw Man, the movie. Bro, that's a 9 out of 10 for me. That movie was phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was.
Visually everything, what it did for Denji's character, everything, it was amazing. For Karn, because he doesn't know, and you guys were talking about the movie, and it's like hell out of context for him. Basically, the movie's about there's a character named Denji, right? He's not normal, like he's not a normal high school student or anything. He grew up in the slums, and he was just like did that his whole life, right? And then he's basically just being used by an organization for a power that he has. So he's never been normal, right? In the movie, he meets a girl who gives him like a life of normalcy, right? And you finally see his character live like a kid should live. Right? Do things that a kid does,
Go on
like
dates.
experience life, go on dates, like experience life in a way that he hasn't had the privilege to do, right? And it's basically like this character who the girl that he meets, right? She was kind of just using him, but she also was in the same boat as him. She was also someone that never got to live that life. So those moments they were together, when they were together, they truly got to be kids and like be themselves, right? And it's just a phenomenal movie. Soundtrack fire, animation fire. Fuck
The ending,
Makima.
the
You know?
ending is what makes it crazy. I feel like the ending is what
Yeah.
like the cherry
Yeah.
on top for that movie.
It is. It is. And I'm rattled it didn't even make your top 10, Jigad.
It was really, because like for you, you said you liked it more than you liked the manga. For
Yeah,
me,
I
I
did.
actually
I
when I was
did.
reading the manga, I actually liked the manga more.
Okay.
And that's why I didn't make like it's still I think I rated it like an 8 as well. But like
Yeah.
as much as like the soundtrack and everything was sick, like everything was solid. I think it was just like that like, how you're talking about like how like she just like ends up using him.
hmm
I just wish they kind of like slowed down the pacing from like in for movie's sake, and you actually got to spend more time with them and not just have like the quick flashes of them going on dates and doing things. Because at that
Yeah.
point, like as soon as you see like Typhoon be like say like Lady Reese or whatever, and be like, oh, I didn't know you were here, and like you already
hmm
kind of know something's up as soon as like something like that
Yeah.
happens, and
Yeah.
that kind
Yeah.
of breaks that like um thing of like you thinking like they're gonna be together because you're like, oh, now
But
there's
you don't
another
know.
agenda here because you're
Well,
like, who is this?
yeah, but like they
You
could
still
be
don't
like a
know yet,
person
but
like you know how Denji is like his own unique being, right? She could have also been like something like that too. Like he's not really like
yeah, I mean, like, as like you see her as like somebody who's working at like a restaurant. You
Mhm.
think she's like a regular person. As soon as that
Yeah.
happens, you're kind of like,
Yeah.
okay, either she's a devil or a fiend, or like, like something's messed up. Like it's also Chainsaw Man, so you're like, now you're like, shit, like, what's gonna
Mhm.
happen? And then
Mhm.
I just wish they would have given us more time to really just sit with them being together and really feeling like Denji can be himself and she can also be herself. Because the
Yeah.
flashes were just, I think, like that's equivalent to what we got in the manga. But I think in the manga, because I got to read it at my own pace, I
Yeah.
was able to like slow it down for myself and really be
Yeah.
like, because I know for you for the manga, you sped right through it. So for
No, I
you, you
know.
didn't get to feel that attachment at all. But I like,
Not at all. Not at
I
all.
picked
Like
up
I
Chainsaw
didn't
Man like from the
yeah.
beginning, and I was just reading through it slowly, and then it just
Like
like,
yeah, like I genuinely didn't care in the manga, and then in the anime I was like, holy shit. Like it was
yeah,
also my second time through, so I knew what was going on, like the
yeah,
actual agenda, and I was like, dude, this hits way harder the second time you view it than the first time.
that's fair. Like it is a great movie. Don't get me wrong. It's just also the other thing that kind of changed my rating a little bit is also because it's like like if you think about it as like a movie, it's just like it's a season 2 of a season 1 anime. So unless you're like watching the anime, you can't actually watch the movie. And like for example, like if we look at like Dragon Ball Super Broly, I think
Mhm.
Broly is its own cohesive story where you don't need to know anything about Dragon Ball.
Oh, that's fair.
Whereas
I
for
mean,
this,
but this movie also has that because
It is
this
kind of
movie
you can
contained.
watch
you need to
it.
know
It's
everything
contained.
about
It's
who Denji is.
contained. No, in knowing his background, the movie hits more.
Yeah.
But you could just watch the movie out of context, and it still is contained, and everything's within the movie.
Like yeah, but like it's not hitting as hard if you didn't watch season 1.
Yeah, that's
Already know
fair,
about
but you can argue that with like so many movies,
Yeah, but like that's kind of just like how it is for like any anime movies if they're doing like
like
a random.
Avatar, any sequel movie. You can say the same thing, like, oh, it doesn't hit as hard because you didn't watch the first one.
Well, if it's a movie franchise and it's like what like if it's a movie franchise that's different, but if it's like a TV
Why?
show that's going into a movie, then like you know what I mean? It's like that's a little different, right? Because now you need to like have this backstory towards it. And I was kind of seeing like how
Movies
does movie
franchises give you backstories in the other movies, though. So like, what are
yeah
you talking about? It's
that's fine,
virtually the same thing. It's just that it's the media that you use to tell the story.
but
One's a
you're switching
TV
it
show,
right because
one's a
it's
movie.
like I don't want to compare it to Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle, but like but Infinity Castle, for example, was just so bad.
That's the end of our pod. Like, fuck you, bro. Like, we can
Like, I don't
bro.
know. I feel like to me, it just loses a couple of points, like for just not like letting us sit with their date thing. Just that.
Okay.
Everything else
Karn,
hit.
watch this
Everything else
movie.
hit.
Karn,
But
watch
like,
this movie.
Chainsaw
Watch this
Man?
movie. It's called Chainsaw
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man movie. Just watch it. Let us know what you think. And if
like
you
I was,
agree or
Watch that
disagree, what you
movie.
got.
Okay. Bro,
was gonna like rate it again though, I would probably have it in like my 9, 10, or 11th spot, like in that range. Like, yeah. I don't think it's touching anything from like friendship and above. Like it's as good as the movie was. Like those movies were just like their own thing. Like they were all just solid, doing something different.
No,
Like
like
they just
I
looking back
watched
at
that
everything I
movie and I literally was talking about that movie for like weeks later.
no, I know you were pumped. You were like talking to us about it for so long.
For so long,
If
bro.
you
Like
look at my list,
I'm like
like Bro, I have Friendship, F1, Sinners, How to Train Your Dragon, One Battle After Another, Predator, Badlands, and Bring Her Back as like my top 7. Like a lot of those movies just did something different and like something that like hit harder for me than like what Chainsaw Man did.
Fair.
Couldn't you say Predator Badlands also is a series?
Shit, man.
The standalone.
But Predator, Badlands, you don't need to know anything about Predator beforehand. That's the thing. Like it is
Knowing it hits more, huh?
no, not at all. You don't need to know anything. It works on
It
its
does,
own.
because you literally said,
And
"Yo, I
on
want to
its
see
own
how
right.
the Predator became an apex predator."
Yeah,
You
but
didn't know,
you're seeing that in Predator, Badlands. You're not seeing that in a
No, I know,
different
but
movie.
your background, like from the Predator like franchise, you know that they are like they're called the Predator,
Oh yeah.
right?
I mean like,
What are
but
they
that's like
called in
a
Predator Badlands? Are they called Predator there too?
like that. So
It's not called
that's
anything.
that's a little thing that doesn't really like matter. That just like accentuates it a little bit. Yeah. So, like I think Badlands holds on like as like a movie on its own than like Reese does. Like Reese doesn't give you that whole intro into the world at all with like the devils and stuff.
You kind
In
of
the
do get
beginning,
it though.
yeah.
Um,
All good. Just run it
Yeah.
back. Just watch it. You'll
Yeah,
see.
just watch it
Yeah.
again.
I've seen it. I've read it. Like it's just I just like the manga more.
Do
I
it
just
again.
preferred reading it.
Do it again until
yo,
you like it
yo,
as
acting
much
like
as
I-
us.
Yo, you're acting like I shot
Exactly,
on the
bro.
movie. Yo, you're acting like I didn't like the movie. I told you about the cinematic shots. I still liked the movie. It
Yeah.
just wasn't
Yeah.
like top 7 material for me. Like that's
Okay.
it.
Yeah.
All right, that was a good
Alright.
top 10.
Yeah, I think that's all of our top tens. We talked about a
Yeah.
bunch of movies, honorable mentions. Let us know what you guys thought about our top tens. Let us know what your guys' top tens are in the comments. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications. We have our TikTok and our Twitter, Instagram coming over. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.
It's always Instagram coming never.